I can't hear you. What? Check 1 2 1 2. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to Hank Royse Stadium on the campus of Glasgow High School as we kick off another high school football season. Tonight, it's the Glasgow Scotties taking on the LaRue County Hawks. Joe Myers, soon to be joined by Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune for our broadcast here today. The Scotties last year finished 6-5 on the year, falling in the first round of the playoffs to Union County on the road by a final score of 50-20. LaRue County 4-7 one season ago. They fell to the eventual state champion Christian Academy of Louisville 56-14 in the first round of the Class 3A playoffs. The Scotties come into this game in the preseason rankings, ranked number 10 in Class 3A in the coaches poll in the Lexington Herald Leader. Glasgow ranked number 11 in the coaches poll in the Courier Journal. Last time these two teams met, just a few years ago, back in 2019, on August 23rd of 2019, as a matter of fact, the Scotties won that meeting by a final score of 35-13. We'll come back in just a moment, and we will sit down with Glasgow head coach Jeff Garman to get his thoughts on tonight's matchup with the LaRue County Hawks as we open up the 2023 high school football season. We're back on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show after this 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, We've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings.
Welcome back here at Hank Royse Stadium. Joe Myers now joined by Glasgow head coach Jeff Garman to talk about a little bit about the upcoming season, about tonight's matchup as well. It's a season opening game against the LaRue County Hawks here at Glasgow High School. And Scotties last year finished 6-5, lost in the first round of the playoffs to Union County. Jeff, first of all, welcome in. Good to see you again for another season. How have things been going this preseason for you guys?
We had a great off season. I mean, I was really excited of how the kids performed in the weight room all winter. They came in, they're bigger, they're stronger, and that's a team as a whole. And our preseason has gone really well this summer, and I'm happy with where we're at. We just got to continue to stay hungry and play with a chip on our shoulder and feel like we've got something to prove.
Lost 7 seniors off last year's team. All were pretty big contributors for you. Feel like you got some kids ready to step in and fill those roles this year?
Yeah, I really do. Our sophomore class, you know, when you only have 7 seniors and only like 3 or 4 of those guys started out of the 7, so we've replaced them with some really good sophomores and that are really, really talented. And we're just an older football team this year than where we were last year. Our 2 big classes last year were juniors and freshmen. Now we're seniors and sophomores. There's a big difference between sophomores and freshmen, and we just have more depth, and it makes a big difference.
Speaking of experience, you got all 5 of your offensive line starters back from last year. They were all juniors, obviously all seniors this year. We're talking about Ryan Randall, Rad Gentry, Luke Simmons, Frankie Cianci, and Cam Johnson. How big of an advantage is it for you to have that kind of experience back on the O-line?
Well, that's where the success of our team's going to come from. And if those guys play well each week, we're going to be pretty successful.
Then you got your quarterback, Easton Jesse. He's a junior this year, really a fourth-year junior. He took advantage of that COVID year and stayed back. Completed 61 of 110 passes last year, 927 yards, 13 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions as a sophomore. How have you seen Easton's game develop from last year to this?
Well, I mean, I've seen enough that we've kind of changed the offense to the extent where we're putting more decision-making in his hands and trying to spread the field out more and use his arm and his legs. And I think he's ready for that, and he's ready to excel in that role.
That's where I was going next, Jeff, was the change in offense. Last year, the last couple of years, really, it was primarily a wing T type offense. I know you, as you said, planning to spread things out, throw the ball a little bit more. Besides Easton's role in that, which you just explained, why do you feel like that kind of style fits this team?
Well, you look at your personnel each year to year, and you look at your quarterback and what are they ready to be able to do. And I just felt like we needed to spread the field out. We've got really good athletes. We've got good speed. We've still got some really good running backs. We're just going to do it more of a one-back look. But you're going to see us. We're still going to be in the wing tee, and there's certain base plays. What I was able to do was to merge a spread type offense with the wing tee that we run. So now when you see us go to shotgun, last year we primarily was 90% going to throw the ball. This year we're going to have the ability to run a lot more run game out of the spread.
You look at some of the other kids that are back, Campbell, Gavin Neal, Rico Crowder, Jarek Martin, Kanan Allen, all back on offense. Give you some really good talent at those skill positions, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, and if you look, Cameron ended up, starting to play about the Casey County game last year. So he played a couple of games towards the end of the year. Jarek primarily played a lot more on offense than he did on defense last year. So those are new roles for him. Dalen Thomas, Kanan Allen, it's new things for them. So there's some inexperience, and we've got to kind of let these sophomores grow. But these sophomores are some really talented players, and we expect big things from them.
Looking on the defensive side of the ball, Jeff, you got your leading tackler back from last year. I think the last 2 seasons, actually. Senior linebacker Mason Arms had 70 tackles and 5 sacks last season, both of which led the team. Mason, he's just a bulldog out there. You think he can be even better this year?
Well, he can be, and if people around him are better, and I think that's something that goes along with everyone. You're only as good as the people around you, and if you've got good players around you, that means matchups. They cannot, go double team Mason, or somebody else is going to make plays now. So on defense, I just see us having from this preseason have a better understanding of what we're trying to accomplish. And we're just bigger, faster, and stronger. We're a lot stronger out on the edges than we were last year, and I think that's going to make a really big difference.
When it comes to defensive scheme, Jeff, any changes there in what we've seen in years past from your defense?
We basically run what we run, and I think, in most successful programs, that's the way it looks. So it's not something that we change defenses week to week. It's not something that we change offenses from week to week. We've had these principles in our program all through it. There's some tweaks and some things that we do a little different today than I did 6 years ago. But the concept, the big picture, it's still the same.
The defense last year gave up about 25 points per game, Jeff, which I know is not where you want that number to be. Do you feel like this defense can improve upon that, and where would you like that points allowed per game to be?
If we can hold people to, 10, 12, 14 points, and I think that's primarily what we've done over the past 10 years that I've been here. I think last year was kind of an exception to the rule, but we were just so young last year. And this program, the way our classes fall every other year is a big class, small class, big. You're going to have some years where it's a little tougher to do what you want to do. But, last year we just kind of, where we started and where we finished, I look at it as we started with these players playing, and when I watched the last game of the year, I think there were 5 players not playing in that last game that started at the beginning of the year. And a size our school with a small senior class, when 5 or 6 players that started the first 4 or 5 games don't play, it's tough at this level.
When you look at LaRue County, your opponent tonight, Jeff, 4-7 last season, had a first-round loss to the eventual Class 3A champion Christian Academy of Louisville. How do they look on film to you?
They're a good football team. They're well coached, and the quarterback's a really nice player. He's the heart and soul of their team. Makes a lot of plays on the defensive side at linebacker, and he's just a brutal pounding runner, and throws the ball enough and can complete some passes to do some damage. So we've got to locate him and know where he's at on both sides of the ball. But LaRue County is a traditional football team that they've had some really, really exceptional years, and it's a good program, and they expect to win each year.
But that quarterback, Conley Crosno. He was their leading rusher and obviously leading passer last year, threw for almost 2,000 yards, and he ran for about 702 yards, which led the team. Which facet of his game concerns you the most?
His ability to run is what concerns me, and it'll always be that way, no matter who we're playing. We want to contain their run game and then make them complete a bunch of passes. Don't want to give up big plays. That's our philosophy, and that's what we're going to live and die by.
How are they up front on the offensive and defensive lines, Jeff?
They're big. I mean, they got some big boys up front, and so we've got our work cut out for us. We're going to have to play well, and it's like anything else. I mean, when you start a season, you're anxious to see how things go. Being healthy takes a big role in all this, and we saw last year about losing when you don't have a lot of depth at the running back spot. Losing Gavin last year to a broken collarbone, it really set us back. I mean, seriously set us back. And but he's back, healthy. Relatively, I expect him to have a big year this year. He's had a great off season, and Gavin's he's gonna be packing the mail for us a lot this year.
I know Gavin is the one kid who will be out tonight with just a minor injury. Expect him back hopefully next week, but everybody else is good to go.
And if this would have been a district game, he probably could have went tonight, but we're probably going to hold him out just to make sure that he's good to go, but everybody else is healthy, good to go. We won't have any excuses to make after it's over with.
Good luck, Jeff.
Thank you.
Scotty head coach Jeff Garman. When we come back on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we'll continue with our pregame coverage here from Glasgow High School as the Scotties take on LaRue County in the opening game of the football season, back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app. Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
A nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth, to build thriving smart rural communities with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Heiser.
Welcome back here to Hank Royse Stadium on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune along with you for our broadcast here this evening. Let's give you the starting lineups for both LaRue County and Glasgow. Tonight's lineups brought to you by TJ Regional Health. First, for the LaRue County Hawks, on offense, starting at left tackle, it'll be Trenton Despain. He's a 5'9", 204 sophomore. At left guard, Jamison Pena-Santos, a 6'1", 225 junior. At center, Jaden Furman, a 5'11", 327 senior. The right guard, Jake Hetty, 6'1", 235 and a senior. And at right tackle, Jamison Belton, a 6'1", 269 senior. The wideouts for the Hawks are Tom Shelton, a 6'2", 175 senior, and Riley Hatfield, a 6', 158 junior. Fullback, Ryan Hughes, a 5'10", 200-pound sophomore. The running backs, Lucas Evans, a 5'6", 125 junior, and John Wiley, a 5'11", 148 junior. The quarterback, Connolly Crosno, a 6'1", 195 senior. Defensively for LaRue County, the nose tackle, Jaden Furman. The defensive tackles, Jamison Belton and Jamison Pena-Santos. At linebackers, Connolly Crosno, Ryan Hughes, and Connor Metcalf. Metcalf's a 5'6", 174 senior. The defensive backs are Tom Shelton, Riley Hatfield, Braden Williams a 6', 147 junior, Chris Dunn, a 5'5", 141 junior, and the fifth defensive back is Carlos Munoz, a 5'10", 175 junior. Head coach for LaRue County is Sonny Judd. He's in his second season with the Hawks with a record last year of 4-7. For the Scotties on offense, at left tackle, it'll be Ryan Randall, a 6', 278 senior. At left guard, Brad Gentry, a 5'9", 232 senior. The center, Luke Simmons, 6'5", 286 and a senior. At right guard, Frankie Cianci, a 6'2", 247 senior. The right tackle, Cam Johnson, a 6'3", 273 senior. Tight end, Davey Williams, a 5'10", 170 senior. At wideouts, Rico Crowder, a 6'3", 185 senior. Cameron Bull, a 6', 167 sophomore. And Dalen Thomas, a 6'2", 200-pound sophomore. You'll also see at wideout, Jarek Martin, much of the game as well. At running back, Kanan Allen, the 5'8", 185 sophomore, and the quarterback, Easton Jesse, a 6'1", 190 junior. Defensively for the Scotties, the tackles, Frankie Cianci and Cam Johnson. The defensive ends, David Dell, a 6'3", 240 senior, and Cash Wells, a 6'3", 201 senior. Linebackers, Mason Arms, a 5'9", 195 senior. Jacob Brunson, a 5'8", 171 senior. And Max Lee, a 6'1", 201 junior. The cornerbacks, Jarek Martin, a 6'4", 170 sophomore. And Ryan Morgan, a 5'9", 132 senior. The strong safety, Kellen Stone, a 5'9", 152 junior. And at free safety, Dalen Thomas. Head coach for the Scotties is Jeff Garman. Jeff beginning his 9th season as a Glasgow head coach with an overall record of 70 wins and 27 losses. Glasgow assistant coaches are John Myers, Stephen Buford, Blaze Talicki, Tyler Hughes, Cameron Garman, Randall Parmley, Kevin Estes, Jeff Ritchie, Desi Austin, and Peyton Gibbons. And those are tonight's starting lineups brought to you by TJ Regional Health. As we continue here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we now bring Larry and Bruce in here to talk a little bit about the matchup here between the Hawks and the Scotties. Larry, always exciting to open up the high school football season around here at Glasgow. And the team didn't perform quite as well last year as they had hoped to, probably finishing 4th place in the district. But expectations are that this team can have a very good season in front of them. They got a lot of talent coming back.
We really think so. It's always good to get the football season. We always enjoy it, especially the start of it. Jeff hit it on the head in the pregame show that a lot of injuries. A lot of players didn't finish the season that started the season, and I think that was the biggest part of our record last year. Everybody healthy this year to start with. The schedule probably. I don't know if it's as hard as it was last year, but we'll find that out. But I think they should do pretty well. They changing their offense a little bit, so we hope that works. And from what I hear, the defense is pretty good.
Bruce, we have seen a little bit of that new look offense in the 2 scrimmages that the Scotties have played, and they are, as Jeff said, they're still running some wing tee concepts, no doubt about that. But they've thrown in quite a bit of spread as well. They expect to throw the ball a little bit more. He said in the pregame interview, if they were going to be in shotgun last year, they were pretty much going to throw the football. But he said this year they'll run the ball out of shotgun. They'll do a little bit of everything out of shotgun. Of course, that spread formation, everybody thinks about throwing the football, but it really opens up running lanes as well.
It does, and we've got a good staple of running backs. And you know, one of the things when you talk about the wing T or even running backs, even wearing a spread, they'll put people in motion. And our receivers, we've got 6'3" and 6'4", 6'2" receivers that have speed. And when they get in the open field, they can really create a lot. So you and I both watched the varsity scrimmage, and as what Larry said, though, from what we saw in the scrimmage, the offense was fine, and it will get better, but the defense is what I was impressed with in the scrimmages.
Yeah, the defense did not allow a touchdown. They played 4 quarters of varsity between the 2 scrimmages, and the defense did not allow a touchdown to either Davis County or Logan County. Both pretty good programs, Larry, and this defense year, it struggled a little bit at times. It gave up 25 points per game, which is a lot more points than Jeff Garman's defenses normally give up. He wants that to be more like 12 to 14 points a game, so hopefully the Scottie defense can kind of get back to that this year.
Well, I didn't see either one of the scrimmage games, but from what I understand, the defense played very, very well, and you're exactly right. We need to hold that down to 10, 12 points a game, 14 points a game. If you can do that, now we play some pretty good teams that's going to have some pretty good offensive players, but we'll see tonight. How our new offense work and how our defense is going to be. Cause we're going up a pretty good quarterback tonight. He threw for over 1,900 yards last year, 24 touchdowns. He was also the leading rusher and the second leading tackler, so he's pretty much their offense.
Yeah, that's Conley Crosno that Larry is referring to. Last year threw for almost 2,000 yards, led the team in rushing as well with 702 yards rushing. And obviously a key for the Scotties, Bruce, will be to keep that quarterback contained in the run game and make him hurt you through the air. That's kind of what Jeff wants to do to him.
And the sad thing is they had one of the top quarterbacks in the country there that he would be behind. And so they really done well with quarterbacks. But, our defense, I know we had 2 or 3 interceptions in the 2 scrimmages, and Davis County had their starting quarterback back, and they had a really good season last year, and Logan had their starting quarterback back also. So, I think we'll be okay.
You may have heard Coach Garman talking about the fact that Gavin Neal is not going to play tonight, just a very minor injury. He could have played, Jeff said, if it was a game that was, district implications or something like that. But just with the nature of that injury, trying to make sure it's not something that nags him all year long, so he wants him to be 100% healthy before he takes the field. So we do expect Gavin to be back next year. And we pause for a moment of silence here as they honor John Scalise.
Thank you very much.
Of course, John was a long-time teacher in the Glasgow school system and held the chains for many, many years for the football team. Let's take a moment right now to listen on the national anthem that's going to be played by the Glasgow Scottie Band.
A nice hand, please, for our defending state champion band.
That is the Glasgow Scottie Band with the national anthem. And Larry, I need to ask you to give me your keys to this victory here for the Scotties, please, sir.
Well, defensively, I think we have to stop the quarterback. We've already talked about him. And, want to stop the run first. As Jeff said, you want to make them throw the football and get pressure on him, and you don't want him to slip out and get those big runs. Offensively, we got to click a little bit on the new offense. We're going to have to do a little bit better than what we've been doing in the scrimmage games on it. And other than that, no turnovers and no penalties. That's the biggest part of for Glasgow over the last couple of years. Penalties have hurt really bad.
And what about the series record between Glasgow and LaRue County, Larry?
This is a 20th meeting. It's pretty even, this series is. 20th meeting between these two schools. The series stands 8-8 and 3 ties. First game was played back in 1961, which the Scotties won 25-13. And the last game, of course, was in 2019, which the Scotties won in what was then the Scottie Bowl in the first game of the season. And Glasgow won that one 35-13.
All right, we'll wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. When we come back, we'll have football action for you. We'll tell you who won the coin toss. It looks like we're going to have that do that while we're away at break, but we'll keep an eye on that for you as well. As we'll wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a message from tonight's officials. The National Federation of State High School Association and the KHSAA require officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletics emphasize positive values. All of us have worked hard to create teamwork, respect, responsibility, and perspective. We remind you that we expect good behavior and will quickly penalize misconduct. We encourage and appreciate your help. Let this competition...
Welcome back to Glasgow High School as the Scotties get set to take on LaRue County to open up the season. Tonight's coin toss brought to you by Walbert Trucking, and Glasgow won the coin toss and elected to receive. So Scottie receiving team is out there right now. Glasgow in the Columbia blue uniforms tonight with white numerals and letters with a royal blue Scottie helmet and the Scottie paw on the side. LaRue County in white jerseys with blue numerals and letters, blue pants, royal blue pants with a white helmet, nothing on the sides of the helmets. Your officials for this ball game, the referee is Steve Johnson, the umpire Tim Nelson, linesman is Brian Maxson, line judge Zach Eisenberg, and the back judge is Daniel Rogers. And we are set to get this 2023 high school football season underway. Carter Peace to kick the ball off. Cam Bull and Rico Crowder back deep for the Scotties as LaRue County kicks from left to right from where we sit in the press box. And the opening kick going to be dropped by Cam Bull back at the 5. Now picks it up at the 15. And he's not going to get much after that. He may make the 20. Maybe just a yard shy of the 20-yard line. We'll see where they set it down.
It looks like number 3 on that tackle. That's Lucas Evans for LaRue County.
It will be 1st and 10 Glasgow with the nose of the football resting right on the 20-yard line.
First down 10, Scotties at their own 19-yard line.
That's wrong. It's the 20. 1st and 10 for Glasgow as Easton Jesse's in shotgun formation. He has Kanan Allen to his right, a wing back on the right side, and 2 wideouts to the near side. Here is a pitch to Crowder as he went in motion. He sweeps around the right end, 25-30, cuts back to the middle of the field, slips a tackle at the 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Got one man to beat, 30, 25, 20, 15. Tries to make him miss, does at the 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Oh, he made a little stutter step about the 5-yard line and made the guy miss and just stepped right on into the end zone. Nice run by Rico.
An 80-yard touchdown run for Rico Crowder to open up the season on the first play from scrimmage. And that touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. And now we will see Wesley Travis on to attempt the PAT, which is brought to you by Walbert Trucking. Easton Jesse, the snapper. Hold is down. Kick is away, and the kick is good. Jarek Martin, the holder on that. So it's 7-0 as Glasgow scores on their opening play from scrimmage. And we'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
That's a good way to start.
Come into Garcia's Grill. You're welcomed with a smile, and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
Back here at Hank Royse Stadium, where the Scotties take one play and 23 seconds to go 80 yards. It technically goes down as a touchdown pass, even though Easton pitched it forward about 1 yard, but it was a forward pitch as Crowder went in motion in front of him, and so it goes down as an 80-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse to Rico Crowder. The extra point brought to you by Walbert Trucking. That was good by Wesley Travis, and it's 7-0 Glasgow. And the kick going to be taken here by LaRue County at the 10-yard line across the 15, 20, and right up across the 25-yard line. And try to pick up the number of the returner there for LaRue County. And that is Chris Dunn on the return for the Hawks.
And Max Lee made the tackle for Glasgow, 6'1", 201 junior. Well, good start to the season. Rico showed off his speed. That's why UK liked him. You know, he's going to walk on up there, and they liked his speed. He showed it there.
So Conley Crosno, the quarterback for LaRue County, leads his team out onto the field. He'll start out in pistol formation. As Ryan Hughes behind him in the backfield. 2 wide outs to the right side. A single wide out to the left. Tight end on the left side of the line. Crosno looking to throw, rolling out to the right. Under pressure, lets it go. Pass caught at the 30-yard line. Across the 35-40, it'll be a first down for LaRue County as Lucas Evans will be brought down right around the 42.
Yeah, 33, Jacob Brunson on that tackle, 5'8", 171 senior.
43-yard line. Excuse me, Larry. Go ahead.
Just a little dump off. You know, they had him boxed in. 3 people were after him, but he found his safety plug out there on the sidelines and hit him with it.
So first down there for LaRue County. First down and 10 for the Hawks at their own 43-yard line. 11-10 to go in the opening quarter. Glasgow leads 7-0. A single wide out each way. Crosno fakes the handoff, trying to get around the left end. Gets hit in the backfield and going to be dropped for a loss.
Yeah, number 7, David Dale on that tackle. Didn't let him get outside of him. 6'3", 240 and a senior.
Be a loss of 2 yards back to the 41-yard line. So second down 12 for the Hawks. Crosno in pistol formation. Ryan Hughes in the backfield with him. Hands it off to Hughes right up the middle. He'll get about 3 yards, maybe 4. Let's see where they put it down. Looks like it'll be the 44-yard line. If so, it'll be a 3-yard pickup, and third down and 9 coming up.
Looks like 33 again on that tackle, and that will be Brunson. That's his second straight. Or not second straight, but second of the first quarter.
Third and 9 for the Hawks at their own 44. Crosno in pistol formation. Hughes behind him. A wing back on the right side. You've got 2 wideouts to the left. Wing back goes in motion. Crosno running the option to the near side of the field. Pitches to Hughes. Slips a tackle in the backfield, but will not get away from the second wave of tacklers. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that will be it.
Looks like number 8, Dalen Thomas on that tackle. 6'2", 200-pound sophomore.
So it is no gain on the play. It'll be fourth down and 9 from the 44, and LaRue County will send the punting unit in. Carter Peace coming on to line up in punt formation. Jarek Martin will go back deep for the Scotties. Play clock down to 6 seconds here. LaRue County going to have to hurry to get this off. They are having some personnel issues. And they either called a timeout or he got a delay one, and we do have a timeout called by LaRue County. So we'll stay right here during this timeout. We have 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go, and a 7-0 lead for the Scotties. And you want to take a look at that replay for Rico Crowder on the live stream. Of course, you can watch us this year on YouTube, on the Scottie channel, and on WCLU. And if you're watching on the live stream now, you're seeing the replay as Rico Crowder broke away for an 80-yard, what officially is a touchdown pass, because as you saw in the replay there, it was a pitch forward from Easton Jesse, and made a nice move there just before he got to the goal line to make that last man miss, Larry.
Yep, Rico's got some nice moves. He showed some good moves, good speed on that. Got away over on the far right sideline away from a couple of people, cut it back to the middle field, and then got down the left sideline where he juked the guy at the 5-yard line and went on into the end zone.
But we are very excited to be able to bring you that live stream. Again, you can catch it on, if you're not aware of it, you can catch it on YouTube, on the Scottie channel on YouTube, and then also, of course, on the WCLU channel on YouTube as well. So we go back to action here on 4th and 9 from the 44. Peace will kick it away. It's a high spiraling kick, angled out of bounds, and let's see where they mark this thing. Let's see where we're going to end up marking this thing, and they're going to – whoa, that is a horrible spot.
Wow.
The ball was caught out of bounds right around the 25, I thought, and they're marking it back at the 20-yard line. I don't know about that, Larry, but
referee,
I think they missed that one.
I believe he did, too. Okay, where are we, 21?
I think that spot probably cost the Scotties about 10 yards at a minimum. The ball will be spotted at the 21-yard line. So 8:45 to go here in the opening quarter. And Glasgow on the attack again. Easton Jesse in shotgun formation. Kanan Allen to his left. 3 receivers to the right side. Jesse will throw that way. Pass caught by Martin out there. He breaks the tackle right around the line of scrimmage, and we run out of bounds up near the 23-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, Christopher Dunn is the man that ran him out of bounds. He's a 5'5", 141 junior. His first tackle of the night.
A pickup of 3 yards on the play to the 24, so second down and 7 here. Jesse goes under center this time. Backs are split. It's Cam Bull who will go out of motion in the backfield. They'll pitch it to Cam as he gets around the left side. He'll get to the 30-yard line, maybe falls forward to the 31. It'll be close to a first down.
Wyatt Peterson is the man that made the tackle. His first, 5'9", 177 junior.
Ball spotted just at the 31-yard line, so it is right at the first down marker. The official taking a look at it here, and now he says first down.
It should be because it was at least that far across the 20 when we started.
So that is a South Central Bank first down. 8:09 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0 lead for Glasgow as they get a new set of downs at their own 31. Dalen Thomas in the backfield now with Kanan Allen. He is the up back in an I formation. Jesse in shotgun. He's got a wide out to the right, 2 to the left. There's a give to Allen, I believe it is. And Kanan going to take it off right tackle for a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's Christopher Dunn again on the tackle, his second of the night. Just a little quick hitter off the right side. He got about 3 yards on that, 2.5, 3 yards.
Second down and 7. Twin receivers to each side. Allen, the man in the backfield with Jesse, who's in shotgun. Jesse to throw. Has plenty of time. Rolling out to the right side. Lets it go. Pass dropped by Jarek Martin at the 45-yard line. Just a little bit behind him, but Jared probably should have hauled that one in. Would have been a first down. Instead, it'll be 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, that's one you got to catch. That was in his hands. It was a little bit low, but that's one that you should pull in.
Clock stop with 7:06 to go here in the opening quarter. 3rd down, 7 for the Scotties. They're at their own 34. Twin receivers to each side of the formation. Allen in the backfield to the left of Jesse, who's in shotgun. Easton to throw. Steps up to avoid the pressure. Rolling out to the right side. Lets it fly down the field looking for Jarek Martin. It's just overthrown, so it'll bring up a 4th down for the Scotties. Stops the clock with 6:59 to go in this first quarter of play.
Now drop passes will do it every time. That was a first down catch if he makes that catch.
Allen in punt formation here for the Scotties. High spiraling kick, nice punt, and a fair catch called for and made right around the 28-yard line.
Well, that was a super punt. Got up and turned over up in the spiral.
That was Lucas Evans who made the fair catch for LaRue at the 28, so the Hawks will get it right back. 1st down and 10 from that spot with Glasgow leading this ball game 7-0. If you're just joining us, Glasgow scored on their first play from scrimmage. An 80-yard play on a short pitch forward from Easton Jesse to Rico Crowder. He went around the right end and cut back across the middle of the field all the way to the left side and ended up scoring from 80 yards out. A wide out each way here for the Hawks. Got a slot back on the right side. Crosno in pistol formation with Hughes in the backfield with him. Going to give to Hughes. He's looking for a lane, and he'll find a yard or two as he crosses the 30, up near the 32.
Mason Arms on the tackle. His first of the night, 5'9", 195 senior.
Be a pickup of 3 yards there for Hughes. 2nd down and 7. Again, a single wide out each way. Wing back on the right side is Lucas Evans. Hughes behind Crosno, who's in the pistol. Crosno has the snap. Rolling to the near side on the option. He'll pitch it back to Hughes. Nowhere to go. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Yeah, number 24, Ryan Morgan, read that one perfectly. 5'9", 132 senior, came up and made the first contact to knock him off his feet.
So 3rd down and 7 here for the Hawks. 5:50 to go in the opening quarter. Glasgow 7, LaRue County nothing. Crosno in pistol formation. Hughes in the backfield with him. Trips to the left side of the field. Crosno with a snap. Steps up, looking to run with it. Gets away from one man, gets away from another. He's got the 35. He's going to get hit right around the first down marker. Going to be really close as he's run out of bounds right near the 39-yard line.
Cash Wells, man, made the hit, but he got a first down out of it.
It is a first down. He needed 7, and he got 7.
Well, we had him in the backfield, or at least we had a shot at him. Matter of fact, he ran into one of our defensive players, and I thought he was going to knock him off his feet, but he stayed up and made a good play.
So the first down of the night for LaRue County. Crosno in pistol again. Second first down, excuse me. Here's the give to Hughes. He tries to go up the middle with it in a yard or so. Not much. Got to the 40.
Number 25, Mason Arms, second tackle. There was a little help from David Dale on that one.
Hughes so far 5 carries for just 7 yards. A receiver to each side and a wingback on each side of the formation this time. Crosno in pistol. Again, Hughes behind him in the backfield. 4-man front for the Scotties. Crosno to throw. Pass going to be caught by Evans at the 40. And he's going to get popped right around the 45-yard line. A gain of 5. 3rd down and 4 coming up.
Yeah, Kellen Stone is the man that made the tackle, 5'9", 152 junior. He got him around the waist and kind of slid down to his ankles, and he finally got him onto the ground.
So 3rd and 4 here for LaRue County at their own 45. Glasgow leads 7-0. Twin receivers to the right side, a single wide out to the left. Crosno rolling out to the right, looking to throw. Looking on a streak pattern down the right sideline. Pass is going to be incomplete. Great defense time by the Scotties. That is Ryan Morgan, who is running step for step with the LaRue County receiver Braden Williams.
Oh, you can't play it any better than that.
Ryan, a 5'9", 132 senior, had a couple of interceptions last year. And they bring up 4th down and 4, and we'll see what LaRue County decides to do here with 4:08 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for Glasgow. They're going to at least keep the offense on the field. Let's see if they actually snap the ball and just try to draw the Scotties off sides here.
You got to stay where you are.
It'll be a rather big gamble at this point in the ball game.
Yeah, it
if
would.
they do go for it here on 4th and 4, their own 45. Crosno in pistol, and timeout taken by the Scotties here as Coach Garman wants to make sure his defense is ready if they do snap this ball.
Yeah, maybe let them think about what they're doing. Maybe they'll change their mind.
Scotties on the road next week for game number 2 of the season. That will take place at Russellville. And once again, our broadcast pregame coverage on the air at 6:30 here on WCLU, as well as on our live stream channels on YouTube at the WCLU channel and the Scottie channel. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock next Friday. They're at Russellville High School.
Well, that play by Ryan Morgan was just excellent. He ran with him all the way, and then just when he saw his head go up and look for the football, he turned and knocked the football away. It was a perfect play.
4th down 4. Offense still out there for LaRue County. They may very well roll the dice and go for this thing here.
Watch your quarterback. It's the man you got to stop.
Crosno in pistol, a wing back either way, and a wide out each way. Hughes in the backfield. Crosno with a hard count. Scotties do not move. Now they do snap it on 4th and 4. Crosno to throw. Man is going to be, or the pass going to be caught down around the 40-yard line, and for a first down in Glasgow territory, down to around the 38. So the gamble pays off for LaRue County.
Oh, they missed a hole back there in the backfield.
Pickup of 17 yards there.
I don't know exactly who it was, but had a good pass rush on the quarterback, and somebody just reached out and grabbed him and pulled him down.
So LaRue County keeps the drive alive on a big 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 for LaRue at the Glasgow 38-yard line. Crosno has the snap. Looking to throw again. Under pressure. Rolling out to the right side. And now going to be hit from behind. He will end up with positive yardage as he's pushed forward down to around the 36-yard line.
Yeah, Cam Johnson is the man that made the tackle, 6'3", 273. senior, he put the pressure on him from the start and then ran him down at the end.
Gain of 2 yards, 2nd down and 8. 7-0 Glasgow, 3:10 to go in the opening quarter. Crosno has the snap. You got trips to the left side. Crosno looking that way, now steps up out of the pocket, and it's going to be intercepted down around the 20-yard line, and that is Ryan Morgan with his first interception of the year, as that will stop the LaRue County scoring threats.
Well, it's nice. The man that made the play was David Dale, I think, that got in and got a hold of the quarterback, hit him just as he let the football go, and it fluttered out of his hands. An easy interception.
They will spot the ball right at the 20-yard line, so 2:52 to go in the opening quarter. Glasgow 7, LaRue County nothing. Scotty's defense gets the ball back for the offense. Easton Jesse will start this drive in shotgun with Campbell to his left. Trips to the right side, a single wide out to the left. Jesse going to hand it off to Bull, trying to get around the right end. He's going to get hit in the backfield and dropped. Good penetration that time by the LaRue County defense. It'll be a loss of maybe a half yard or so, it looks like.
Yeah, that was the old quarterback on that tackle. Conley Crosno, 6'1", 195, and he's a senior.
We'll say a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Well, the sun's finally gone down. I don't have to squinch my eyes.
2:19 to go in this first period. Scotties break the huddle with Jesse setting up in shotgun. Bull to his left, trips to the left side this time, and now Bull moves over to the right of Jesse. Single wide out to the right side. Jesse looking to throw. Man open, caught by Kellen Stone out here at the 20. Turns upfield and gets across the 25 to the 26, maybe even the 27-yard line.
Number 5, Connor Metcalf on that tackle, 5'6", 174 senior. Just a little out pattern to the wide receiver. And got pretty good yardage out of it.
Pickup of 8 yards to the 27-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Mason Arms in there at fullback now. Campbell in the backfield as well. We've got a wing back on the left side. That's Dalen Thomas. Going to give it off to him as he sweeps around the right end. Thomas turns the upfield, has the first down at the 30, 35-40, 45-50, 45-40. One man to beat. Cuts back to the middle. 25-20, 15-10, 5. End zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Big play night for the Scotties. Boy, it's a great run. Just took a little pitch around the right end and made a couple miss over there just past the line of scrimmage, and then used his speed to get to the end zone.
That touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. And Matthew, let's remember that one as our Hardy's hot and fresh play of the game, sir. Let's bring it back. I didn't see a flag. We've got a flag, so we got to wipe off that Hardy's hot and fresh play.
Didn't see that one.
Holding called on the Scotties.
Well, they got us for one. They missed one on LaRue earlier. Boy, that wipes out a nice run. That was a very good run by Dalen Thomas.
It will still be a first down because apparently the foul occurred far enough down the field that after they mark off the 10-yard penalty, it's still a first down. So 1st and 10 Glasgow at their own 30-yard line. So that will be a South Central Bank first down. And an SCRTC crucial 3rd down conversion as well. 42 seconds to go in this opening quarter. 7-0 lead for the Scotties. Jesse under center. Arms and Bull in the backfield. Some confusion on the formation here, and the Scotties have to burn a timeout with 34.5 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Gives us a moment here to take a look at some of the other games going on around the area tonight. Of course, Berrien County on the road for their first game of the season. They're on the road at Metcalf County. You've got Caverna visiting Muhlenberg County, Edmonson County welcoming Grayson County, Monroe County entertaining Todd Central, Allen County Scottsville at home against Marion County, Warren East hosting Davis County tonight. Warren Central is on the road at Logan County, Greenwood taking on Hopkinsville, Franklin Simpson facing Christian County, Butler County squaring off against Russellville tonight, and you've got Adair County welcoming Russell County.
Tomorrow night's big games, though.
Yeah, you've got, of local interest anyway, you've got Hart County taking on Spencer County tomorrow at Nelson County High School, Bowling Green playing Lexington Christian at Western Kentucky University, and then South Warren faces North Hardin at Campbellsville University.
And Boyle County is going to be in Bowling Green.
Who is the other, Boyle County, and who is the other game?
It's a game, team from Indiana.
I
can't
gotcha.
remember what the name of them are.
I couldn't remember who was playing that other game down there at Western.
Usually they have South Warren in it, but
I wondered about that. I wondered why South Warren wasn't playing in it this year, but all right, so 1st and 10 here for the Scotties as we go back to action with 34.5 seconds to go in this first quarter. 1st and 10 Scotties at their own 30. Easton Jesse in shotgun. Kanan Allen to his left. 2 receivers to the left and a wing back on the right. Little swing pass to Allen out of the backfield. He catches it at the 25-30, 35-40. He'll have another first down as he's brought down right around the 43-yard line.
Number 16, Riley Hetfield on that tackle. He's a 6'1", 158 junior.
12-yard pickup to the 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 Glasgow, another South Central Bank first down. Twin receivers each way. Jesse setting up in shotgun, getting some last-minute instructions from the sideline here. He's got Allen setting up to his right in the backfield. 3-man front for LaRue County. Jesse fakes the handoff. Off play action, he'll throw. The pass going to be caught as time expires in the first quarter. It's Jarek Martin coming all the way across the field. He's got the 45 to 50, 45, and he'll be run out of bounds at the 39-yard line in LaRue County territory as we come to the end of the first quarter of play.
Riley Hatfield on that tackle, his second.
So after one, it's Glasgow 7, LaRue County nothing. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard.
Glasgow High School football would like to thank TJ Regional Health for sponsoring.
Back here at Glasgow High School's Hank Royse Stadium, Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, and Bruce Trabue along with you as Glasgow leads 7-0 over LaRue County. And we will, in just a moment here, take a look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats from the first quarter. But first of all, let's tell you about this play as we get back to action here. Easton Jesse under center. Dalen Thomas in motion to the near side. Jesse off play action to throw. Rolling out to the right. Now rolls back over to the left side. Looking to throw still. Now he tucks it and runs. He'll get the 35, and he'll get across the first down marker across the 30 down to around the 27. So a good run there for Easton Jesse on first down.
Yeah, Conley Crossnell again on the tackle. That's number 2 for him in this game.
Pickup of 13 yards there to the 27. So 11:38 to go in this opening quarter. Here are the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats in that first quarter. First downs, Glasgow 5, LaRue County 3. Scotties 22 yards rushing, 122 passing, a total of 144. LaRue County 14 rushing, 40 passing, a total of 54. Jesse under center, puts Bull in motion out of the backfield, going to give to Mason Arms here. Starts to the middle, now bounces to the outside. He's got the 20, the 15, the 10, carrying a tackler out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the Scotties from the 6, it looks like. Maybe the 5. Let's see. It will be at the 5-yard line.
Christopher Dunn on the tackle. That's his third of this first half.
The rest of those Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. LaRue County had the only turnover in the first quarter. That was an interception. Glasgow the only penalty for 10 yards. Glasgow had 12 offensive plays, had the ball 6 minutes and 8 seconds. LaRue County 14 plays, had the ball 5 minutes and 52 seconds. So first and goal from the Scotties at the 5. Glasgow already leading 7-0. Backs are split here. Bull and Arms in the backfield as Thomas goes in motion. Jesse fakes the handoff to Arms, tries to turn it upfield and keep it himself. And he'll get a couple yards, I think, down near the 3.
Trying to pick up the number 67, I think, is the man that made the tackle. That's Jake Hetty. That's his first of the night, 6'1", 235 senior.
It is a pickup of 2. By the way, Barron County leading Metcalfe County 7-0 after one quarter there in Edmonton. Second and goal for the Scotties at the 3. Arms and Bull again in the backfield. Thomas the wing back on the left side. Got a wide out to the right. Bull motions out of the backfield. Going to give it off to Mason Arms, and a hole opens wide open, and he is into the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown, Scotties.
I believe we could have run through that hole. That was a nice hole over there.
That touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. And Glasgow going up 13-0 now. 10:09 to go in the first half. And Wesley Travis on for the PAT. Wesley last year 35 of 41 on his PATs. Already made his only attempt tonight. And this one is good. And again, that PAT attempt brought to you by Walbert Trucking. So it's 14-0 Glasgow, 10:09 to go in the first half of play, and we'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app. Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Glasgow 14-0 over LaRue County after they put together a 9-play drive that went 80 yards, 4 minutes and 43 seconds off the clock. Mason Arms scores his first touchdown of the year on a 3-yard run. The extra point good for Wesley Travis. And now Travis on to kick it away. Lucas Evans back deep for LaRue. It's a high end-over-end kick. It'll be fielded at the 20-yard line. 25, and being stopped shy of the 30 is the returner, and that was that 25? I don't have him on my spot charts. Larry, who's 25 for LaRue County?
25 is Brock Brown.
All righty.
He's a freshman. Davey Williams on the tackle, by the way, his first of the night on the kickoff.
Return of 9 yards there for Brown. So first and 10 LaRue County as they start this drive at their own 29. 10:05 to go in the first half. Glasgow leads 14-0. Crosno in shotgun with an empty backfield. He has trips to the right side, a single wide out left. Crosno looks to throw, now tucks it. He'll run with it, breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's up across the 30, up near the 35-yard line. Pickup of 6 yards. It'll be second down and 4.
The number 78, Parker McCowan on that tackle. His first night. He's 6'2", 344, and a junior.
Second down, 4. Crosno looking to throw. Now flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to the right side. Crosno lets it go, man open at midfield. He makes the catch for the first down and brought down in Glasgow territory at the 46-yard line. That's Tom Shelton making the catch, who was the leading returning receiver on the year for LaRue County. He had 25 catches for 427 yards last year.
Dalen Thomas on the tackle. That's number 2 for him on the night. But a good scramble by the quarterback, and he scrambled enough and just a solid guy standing there all by himself.
Pickup of 29 yards on that pass play. 1st and 10, LaRue in Glasgow territory at the 46. Crosno in pistol formation. Fakes the handoff to Hughes. Tries to get around the right end. He'll get short yardage. Give him 1 yard to the 45.
There's number 7, David Dale on the tackle. Number 3 for him.
14-0 Glasgow. 8:36 to go until halftime here at Hank Royse Stadium. The season opening game of high school football as the season begins all across the Commonwealth tonight. Could not have better weather. Crosno in pistol formation. Hughes behind him. A wing back each side and a wide out each side as well. Here's the give to Hughes. Goes off left guard. And he runs into a pile of Scotty tacklers. He'll be down after a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Let's see.
Let's see, that is number 60, Kavion Massey on that tackle. First one of the night, 6'1", 241, sophomore.
It'll be a 2-yard pickup to the 43-yard line. Crosno looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He's got some room. He's got a first down across the 35 and inside the 30, maybe right at the 30-yard line is where they're going to spot him down, I believe.
Cash Wells on the tackle, number 2 for him. I thought we had him bottled up there for a second, but he saw a little hole, and he just, when he pulled it down, he had good yardage out of it.
So first down for the Hawks, 7:40 to go in the first quarter, 14-0 lead for the Scotties, but LaRue County with their deepest drive of the night so far. A single wide out each way. Got an inverted wishbone here with Crosno right in the middle of it. Here's the snap. Crosno rolling out to the left. It's a straight quarterback keeper and nowhere to go. Scotty's tracked him down very well in the backfield there.
That's number 18, Kellen Stone, with his second tackle. That was student body left all the way. He just tucked it under his arm and went left and had all the guys out in front of him. But Kellen Stone, boy, made a nice tackle.
It's a loss of 2 yards back to the 32, so second down and 12. Crosno and pistol. Hughes behind him with a wing back to each side. Crosno going to give this one to Hughes. Goes up the gut with it for very short yardage, if anything at all.
Yeah. It looks like Cam Johnson again right on the bottom of that pile for the tackle. I think it's his second on the night.
No gain on the play as they put the ball right back down to the 32-yard line. So third down and 12. Certainly you would think 4-down territory here for LaRue, so they'll have 2 downs to pick this up. Twin receivers each way now. Hughes in the backfield with Crosno, who's in the pistol. Crosno to throw. Looking to the right side. Pass is going to be incomplete. Not a great throw that time by Crosno. The intended target out there on the sideline was Tom Shelton, so it will be 4th down and 12.
Yeah, he threw it just a little bit outside. I don't know that he would have been in bounds anyway if he'd caught it.
And LaRue County's going to burn a timeout here with 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow on top by a score of 14-0. Larry, what about your thoughts so far on how the Scotties are doing in this opening game? What do you think?
Well, they look pretty good. You know, big plays. We did have the sustained drive there after we got the holding penalty to bring back a big play, and I thought we did a pretty good job getting it down the field, mixing the run and the pass up pretty well. And it's offensively, I think we look pretty good. Defensively, so far, we have we stopped them at every turn, so we'll see what they do here on 4th and 11.
The quarterback comparison, you've got Krosno, who's 4 of 6 through the air for 59 yards and an interception. Easton Jesse, 5 of 7 through the air for 122 yards and 1 touchdown.
A lot of it on that first play. Well, 80
yards on that first
play.
So 4th down and 12 for LaRue County as they go for it here at the Glasgow 32.
Yeah, put pressure on the quarterback here.
Krosno in pistol. Hughes behind him in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They'll motion Hughes out of the backfield to the right side. Krosno rolling that way. Getting pressure from the backside.
And
lets it go, and it is going to be caught in bounds. Will he get the first down marker? He will. Did. Across the 20-yard line down to the 18. Boy, you just got to give Krosno a lot of credit right there as he kept that play alive just long enough to find the open Ryan Hughes down on the sideline, and then he made a couple of good moves to get to the first down marker,
well,
Larry.
I thought David Dale and company got to him up there. I thought they had him, but he got it away and found his receiver.
So it's a first down for LaRue County, their second big 4th down conversion of this ball game.
Mason Arms with his 3rd tackle on that play.
So 1st and 10 LaRue at the Glasgow 18. Krosno in pistol. Hughes in the backfield with him with 2 wideouts each way. Here comes a man in motion to the near side. They're going to pitch it forward to him, trying to get around the left end, and nothing doing. Kellen Stone comes up and makes the hit on the on the LaRue County player who was Braden Williams that time.
Yeah, 3rd tackle for Kellen Stone, and he's done a great job so far pursuing the run. He just doesn't let him around his corner.
Loss of about a half yard or so. We'll call it 2nd down and 11. Krosno in pistol. Hughes back there with him. A single receiver left, 2 to the right. Krosno rolling right. Flushed out of the pocket. Under pressure. Lets it go. Pass incomplete. Man was open in the end zone, but Krosno just underthrew it that time. The intended target was Tom Shelton.
Yeah, David Dale at Basin Arms with the pressure on the quarterback. David Dale's going to be tired after this ball game. He has chased that quarterback all over the field.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 4:32 to go in the first half of play. 14-0 lead for the Scotties.
But we stop him on 2 or 3 plays, and it just seems like he just makes a big play. One big play a series.
Krosno in pistol. Hughes there with him. Twin receivers right, a single to the left, and we have a whistle and delay of game coming on LaRue.
5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Steve Johnson, our referee, wearing the microphone for us tonight. It's cutting in and out a little bit, so we apologize for that. Just the first penalty on LaRue County. Glasgow's only been penalized once as well, so a clean game, which is a little unusual for an opening game.
It is, but that one penalty on Glasgow was a big one.
Cost the Scotties a touchdown. 5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 24-yard line, where it's 3rd down and 16 now. Krosno calls for the snap. Has time. Now lets it go over the middle of the field. Pass is going to be knocked down by a Scottie defender, and that is Kellen Stone. We've been calling Kellen's name a lot here, Larry.
We have. Yeah, he's got 3 tackles and now a pass breakup.
Tom Shelton was the intended target. So that'll bring up 4th down and 16, and LaRue County has no reason not to go for it here. They're at the Glasgow 24. They've already converted 2 4th downs in the ball game.
4th down, 16.
A pair of receivers to the right side, a single wide out to the left.
Yeah, got to know where Shelton is.
Krosno rolling out to the right side. Now steps up in the pocket, get away from the pressure. Lets it go. Man is wide open in the end zone. It's a touchdown, but a flag comes down. Let's see what we've got here.
It's on us, I think.
And now another flag comes in. We've got 2 flags down. I don't know if they're for the same penalty or what, but we're going to find out here.
Who caught the football?
I believe it was Shelton, Larry, but I'm wondering if Krosno had not crossed the line of scrimmage when he let that football go. This is going to go against LaRue County. It is an illegal forward pass. So it's a loss of down, so that'll be a turnover on down, so Glasgow's going to get the football.
Illegal forward pass, which is loss of down. Scotties take over. First down 10.
So that will move the football to the 29-yard line in Glasgow's own territory. They'll start this drive from that spot, first down and 10. 4:15 to go in the first half of play.
Yeah, good stop by the Scotties. Fortunately, he was over the line of scrimmage because he had a touchdown. He had a man wide open in the end zone. I don't know how we let him get – he was just standing out there by himself.
Scotties had broken the huddle, and then the officials called them back, so the officials are discussing something here. As our referee, Steve Johnson, going over to have a quick word with the LaRue County coaching staff. For those of you watching our live stream tonight, we hope you are enjoying our first video live stream. We're excited to be able to bring that to you. Again, if you're not aware of it, you can watch this game live on YouTube, on the Scottie channel, or on the WCLU YouTube channel. But as always, you can also listen to our games on the radio on WCLU 102.3 and 1490, or online at WCLUradio.com and on the WCLU app as well. Well, whatever the discussion was, it's over. Glasgow's going to have the ball first and 10 at their own 29-yard line to start this drive, leading 14-0, 4:15 to go in the first half.
It'd be nice to put another one in the end zone here.
Easton Jesse in shotgun. Back to his left. Rico Crowder goes in motion, and we get a whistle. And I think Rico might have moved a bit early.
Yeah. Anticipation.
Ball start offense. 5-yard penalty. Still down.
That was going to be the same play we started the game with. Don't know whether he had as much room to run that time or not, but we'll never know.
So that will move the ball back to the 24-yard line where it's first down and 15. Crowder will come as a wide out to the near side this time. You have trips to the left side. That's Bull, Thomas, and Martin out there. Jesse in shotgun. Allen in the backfield with him. Jesse to throw. Pass going to be caught by Bull. And Cam hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a couple of yards.
Number 6, Tom Shelton on that tackle, 6'2", 175 senior.
Put the ball down at the 32. So pick up of 3. It'll be second down and 12. Or the 27, I'm sorry, but still a pickup of 3. So second down, 12 coming up. Jesse in shotgun. He'll send Thomas and Martin wide to the left. Crowder and Bull wide to the right side. Allen's in the backfield to the left of Jesse. 3-man front for LaRue County. Jesse to throw. Looking to the near side. Pass going to be incomplete. And a flag comes in from the backside, and we're going to get a pass interference call. And now 2 more flags come in, and I think Scotties are going to have an unsportsmanlike penalty called on them, I'm afraid. I don't know. We'll see. We know we've got pass interference on LaRue County, but there's, I think, a little bit of a confrontation going on back behind the play. I'm not sure if it was called on LaRue County or Glasgow, but there was something going on back there.
Yeah, number 7, he was that is Christopher Dunn. He was holding Rico all the way across the field. You could see his arm around him.
Well, it could be holding instead of pass interference, I guess, Larry. Yeah. We'll see what they do call here, but I think we've got 2 penalties, at least 2, maybe 3. The officials out there trying to sort it out right now with 3:22 to go until halftime. 14-0, Glasgow on top. Here's Steve Johnson with a call.
Okay, we got offsetting penalties. Got pass interference on the defense. We got personal foul on the offense. Go offset. We'll replay it. So second.
All right, so just like the play never happened, it'll be second down and 12.
Personal foul. All right, we got to stay away from those things. They've haunted us over the last couple of years.
Second down, 12 at the Scotties' own 27. They're waiting on the football here. Now they get it out on the field, and they'll mark it. Well, actually, the Scotties gain a yard here. Actually gained 2 yards. They moved the ball up to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, what happened there? Now they're going. Now he's got it wrong.
Yeah, they made a mistake there. That should be back at the 27, and now they do realize it.
Yeah, the guy with the downs marker over there moved it up, and he wasn't supposed to, and the referee said, uh-oh.
So second down and 12. 2 receivers each side. Jesse to throw. Easton looking downfield, flushed out of the pocket, rolling to the near side. He's got a little bit of room to run. Makes a man miss at the 30, 35, 40. Makes another man miss there, 45, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line with a first down. Nice job there by the junior quarterback for the Scotties.
Yeah, Christopher Dunn on the tackle, number 4 for him. Good run by Easton. He got one good block there in the backfield and got him loose, and then he got the rest of it on his own.
That's a South Central Bank first down for the Scotties. 3:03 to go in the first half of play. Glasgow 14. LaRue County nothing.
Yeah, got plenty of time. We've got one timeout, I think, left.
Yep, each team has one timeout left here in the half. Bull, Thomas, Martin all wide to the left side. Crowder wide to the right. Jesse, here's the snap. Gives to Bull. Cam. Started left, now comes back to the right side of the field. He's got the 50 into LaRue territory down at the 46-yard line. Be a gain of 7 or so, maybe 8.
Number 22, Ryan Hughes on that tackle. That's his first 5'10", 200-pound sophomore.
It is a gain of 8 yards. It'll be second down and 2. Two receivers to the right side. Thomas is a wing back on the left. Allen in the backfield to the left of Jesse, who's in shotgun. They'll put Bull in motion, pitch it forward to him as he tries to get around the left end. Jumps over a man in the backfield, keeps on his feet, and keeps the legs driving, and that extra effort's going to get him the first down, I believe. Great effort that time by Cam Bull. And he's a little bit slow to get up.
Jamison Belton is the man that made the tackle. He's number 53, his first one. 6'1", 269, a senior up there on that front line.
Cam asking to come out here. He's limping a little bit as he comes to the sideline.
Yeah, they stood him up and gave him a pretty good whack there.
It is another South Central Bank first down for the Scotties at the LaRue County 44. 2 receivers each way. Jesse has Allen to his left. Jesse to throw. Looking to the right side. Pass caught. Oh, dropped by Dalen Thomas. Should have been caught. It was right in his breadbasket at the 41-yard line. It's a second drop tonight by the Scotties receivers.
Yeah, we had 2 receivers going long, one down the left side, one the right side, the middle wide open. But that's a pass that should have been caught.
Barron County leading Metcalfe County 14-0 with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Twin receivers each way. Jesse again in shotgun. Jesse to throw. Has all day. Now flushed out of the pocket. Rolling to the left side.
Hit him.
Has a man going to be caught, but Allen, no, actually not going to be caught. They say he trapped it on the ground over there.
Boy, if it had hit him just a second earlier, the ball wouldn't have been low. The ball was just too low by the time he decided to throw it.
So that stops the clock with 1:25 to go in the first half of play. Glasgow 14, LaRue County nothing.
And if he could hit him early there, that's a big play. I think he goes right down the sidelines.
Twin receivers to each side. Allen in the backfield with Jesse on 3rd and 10. Jesse off play action to throw. Under pressure and sacked back at the 45-yard line.
And number 67 is the man, Jake Hitty, is the man that made the tackle. That's his second of the night.
It's a loss of a yard, brings up 4th down and 11 with 1:05 to go. We'll see if the Scotties just let the clock run down here and maybe burn their final timeout and go for it on 4th down with such little time. We'll see.
I don't know that I wouldn't run it down and punt it.
Might do that.
14-0 lead.
Would probably be the most intelligent thing to do. But we shall see. See if Coach Garman wants to gamble a little bit here. He does call a timeout, his final timeout, with 36 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, I think they're going to punt it.
So we had a 80-yard completion, very short completion on the opening play of the game for the Scotties, which Rico Crowder took 80 yards for a score. Glasgow's other score coming on a 3-yard touchdown run by the senior Mason Arms. That was early in the second quarter. LaRue County has converted a couple of big 4th downs in the ball game, but one of those drives ended in an interception by Ryan Morgan, and the other ended in a turnover on down, so neither one of them ended up hurting the Scotties.
Yeah, we're going to kick it away, I think. Just don't let them run it back. That's the only thing that you don't want them to do.
Kanan Allen in to punt it away for Glasgow.
Yeah, Allen's first punt was a very nice punt. If he can get that off again, he'll be doing really well.
Lucas Evans going back deep for the Hawks. Good snap by Easton Jesse. Allen gets the kick away. High spiraling kick will be fielded by Evans on the run at the 15. And he will be stopped right around the 20-yard line. Good coverage that time by the Scotties.
Let's see, that was number 2, Logan Starr on that tackle, along with Rico Crowder. First tackle of the night.
So 1st down and 10 for LaRue County. They'll start at their own. Oh, he didn't get anywhere near what I thought he did. So they say he's at the 18-yard line. So he just stopped a couple of yards shy of the 20. So 1st and 10, LaRue at their own 18 with just 26 seconds to go in the half. They have one timeout left. Crosno in pistol formation. Has a back in the backfield with him. 2 wideouts each way. Crosno looking to throw. Steps up with it. Gets away from a couple of tacklers. Now lets the ball go. Pass is going to be nearly intercepted through the hands of Dalen Thomas up around midfield. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Crosno again was very close to being over the line of scrimmage when he let that go, but no flag on this one.
Yeah, he seems to, he pushes it right to the limit, and then he gets rid of it, though. And it's amazing. Sometimes he had 3 receivers down in that area, and 2 of them were standing back behind where the ball was thrown, and there wasn't anybody with them.
17 seconds to go in the half. Trips to the near side. A single wide out to the far side of the field. Crosno in pistol. To throw. Has time. Has all day, as a matter of fact. Now finally flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right. Pass going to be incomplete. Lucas Evans, the man that was closest to it for LaRue County, but it was a good 5 yards away from him. It'll be 3rd down and 10, and the clock down to 9 seconds left to go in the half. Barron County and Metcalfe County have now gone to halftime with Barron County on top of the Hornets by a score of 14-0. Monroe County on top of Todd Central by a score of 21-0. That's 2:22 to go in the second quarter there. 3rd down and 10. Crosno has the snap. Steps up, lets it go. Looking down the middle of the field. Pass is going to be incomplete. Ryan Morgan on the coverage there for the Scotties. Intended receiver was Riley Hatfield. And there's a flag down on the play, though, with 1.1 second to go.
A personal foul, roughing the passer, 54, blue. Automatic 1st down, 15 yards.
So that'll give LaRue County one more play here with 1.1 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you're going to get some of those during this ball game because of the way that we're chasing him down, and then you're going full speed and he just gets rid of the football right at the last second, and you can't stop, and that's what happened there.
Give you an update. Monroe County now up 27-0 over Todd Central with 37 seconds to go in the second quarter. And the Braves are up 4-0 over the Giants at the end of the sixth inning there, Larry.
The Braves are hot.
They are. I'm enjoying watching them play this year. Crosno in pistol formation. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Crosno to throw on what will be the final play of the half, barring another defensive penalty. Crosno steps up, and he will be taken down. I think he did get back to the line of scrimmage, so no sack. It'll actually be a gain of a yard.
That was David Dale again, his 4th tackle this first half.
But that is the end of the first half of play. It's Glasgow 14, LaRue County nothing after one half of this opening game of the 2023 high school football season. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto halftime show. We'll take a look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats for you during that show, and we'll have a little bit more information for you too as we continue here from Glasgow's Hank Royse Stadium. It's 14-0 Glasgow over LaRue County here at halftime. We are back after a 4-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
A nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth, to build thriving smart rural communities with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Glasgow High School. We are at halftime. It is the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show. And, Larry, terrific start to this season for the Scotties. First play of scrimmage goes 80 yards for a touchdown from Rico Crowder. Glasgow leading 14-0 here at halftime.
Yeah, good start. You can't ask for any better. A shutout in the first half by the defense. Had one touchdown called back, but we did score on that series anyway after we got the football back as we picked up first down. But so far, so good. We haven't run the ball very consistent, but we've thrown the ball very, very well. And the defense has played outstanding. They've been LaRue County's gotten down their territory three times, but Glasgow has come up strong and stopped them just about every time.
We talked about how well the defense had played in the scrimmages, Larry, as you just were alluding to. They've already created a turnover in this ball game, only gave up 106 total yards in that first half, so another good half for the defense.
Good half by the defense. Hopefully they're going to keep that up all the rest of this game.
All right, so we will now turn things over to Larry and Bruce, and they will take a look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats for us. It's 14-0 Glasgow on top of LaRue County here at halftime. Larry?
All right, Joe. Glasgow won the toss, and as usual, Jeff Garman just about always takes the football first. And it turned out to pay off this time as Glasgow took the opening kickoff on their own 20-yard line at 11:53 of the first quarter. Only took one play for them to put it in the end zone. It was a little quick toss up in front of the quarterback. Easton Jesse dropped back and just tossed it forward to Rico Crowder. And Rico did his thing with his speed and his moves and went 80 yards on that play for a touchdown pass from Easton Jesse. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point, and Glasgow led 7-0 at that point. LaRue County would get the ball on their first possession. They would start on their own 25-yard line at 11:37 of the first quarter. And they would have to punt at the 8:52 mark of that quarter and give it back to the Scotties. But the Scotties could get nothing done, and they punted. LaRue County would get it back on their own 29-yard line at 6:52 the first quarter. But Glasgow's defense pressured Grosno, and he got hit just as he threw the football, and Ryan Morgan would intercept the ball right down the middle of the field. And that set Glasgow up in great field position at their own 20-yard line at 2:52 of the first quarter. I forgot to write down what happened in that series, but Mason Arms did the honors with a touchdown as we moved the football down the field. Dalen Thomas took a short pitch out and went around the right end and then took it all the way to the end zone, but it was called back for holding. But Glasgow would get a first down on that play as the holding occurred after they got the first down. And Mason Arms, we'd move the football down the field. Mason Arms would take it over from 3 yards out for the touchdown. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point, and it was 14-0 in favor of the Scotties. LaRue County would mount a good drive on their next possession, but the Scotties held on downs. Glasgow would punt on their next possession, and then LaRue County would get it one more time as time ran out in the half. So here at halftime, the Glasgow Scotties lead the LaRue County Hawks by a score of 14-0. Bruce, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I had my microphone on top of my head, but we're ready to go here with a Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show, and we've got your Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. This is the team stats here for the first half. Glasgow leads this one 14-0. LaRue County had 7 first downs, the Scotties with 8. The Hawks rushed for 34. The Scotties had 81 on the ground. 72 yards through the air for LaRue County for a total of 106 in that first half. Glasgow had 81 on the ground, 133 through the air for a total of 214. One turnover in the first half. That was by LaRue County, and that was an interception. The Scotties did put the opening kickoff on the ground, but we were able to pick it up. LaRue County was penalized 2 times for 30 yards. Glasgow 3 times for 2 times for 10 yards. Glasgow 3 times for 30 yards. The Hawks ran 30 plays, consuming 12 minutes and 12 seconds. Glasgow ran 24 plays, using up 11 minutes and 48 seconds. Individually in that first half, for LaRue County, their leading rusher is their quarterback, who led them last year, Conley Crosano, 7 carries for 25 yards with a long of 13. Ryan Hughes carried it 7 times for 9 yards. Conley Crosano was 6 of 13 passing for 72 yards and 1 interception. His leading receiver was Tom Shelton with 36 yards on 2 catches, a long of 19. Lucas Evans had 23 yards on 2 catches for a long of 18. His longest was an 18. Ryan Hughes had 1 catch for 14 yards, and Braden Williams 1 catch for a -1. Carter Peace punted 1 time for 35 yards. Leading rusher for the Scotties is also their quarterback, Easton Jesse, with 32 yards on 4 carries, a long of 19. Mason Arms picked up 25 yards on 2 carries. He scored a rushing touchdown with a long of 22. 13 yards for Dalen Thomas on 1 carry. And Kanan Allen had 3 yards on 1 carry. Cameron Bull 8 yards on 3 carries. Easton Jesse was 7 of 11 for 131 yards and 1 touchdown. His leading receiver was Rico Crowder with just 1 catch. He did score on it. 22 yards for Jarek Martin on 2 catches with a long of 19. Kanan Allen had 12 yards on 1 catch. Cameron Bull had 2 catches for 11 yards, and Kellen Stone had 8 yards on 1 reception. Kanan Allen punted 2 times in that first half, a long for a 32-yard for 64 yards, an average of 32, a long of 34. These were your Garcia's Grill sizzling stats here at your Don Franklin Auto halftime show. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll return on WCLU after this 2-minute timeout.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app. Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
A nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth, to build thriving smart rural communities with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
18 yards being his long catch. Ryan Hughes had 14 yards on one catch, and Braden Williams, one reception for -1 yard.
Back here at Glasgow High School's Hank Royse Stadium, where we are about 3.5 minutes or so away from the start of the second half, as it is Glasgow on top of LaRue County by a score of 14-0. And while we have a couple extra minutes here, let's take a look at the upcoming week in sports here at Glasgow High School. We like to try to do this for you to give you a look ahead at what's coming up for all the other fall sports in the school system, or at least at the high school level. So on Monday, the boys soccer team will be playing a home match against Warren East, and on Thursday, the boys soccer team will be hosting Wayne County. You look at the girls' soccer schedule for the upcoming week. On Tuesday, they will be on the road at Allen County, Scottsville, and then on Thursday on the road at Monroe County. The volleyball team on Monday at home against Warren Central, and then on Thursday, Lady Scottie volleyball team on the road at Warren East. Girls' golf team does not have any matches scheduled this week. The boys' golf team tomorrow will be participating in something called the Region 1 through 4 preview at Mineral Mounds State Park. On Tuesday, the boys' golf team will be playing a match against Barron County, and then on Thursday, they'll be playing a match against Monroe County. Cross-country season is not yet started. Their season will get underway on August 26th. The JV football team will play their first game of the season on Monday here at home against Logan County. That'll be a 6 o'clock kickoff time for the JV team on Monday if you're interested in coming out for that. And then the varsity football team will be in action again next week. Of course, next Friday night, it'll be their first road game of the season as they travel to take on the Russellville Panthers there in Russellville. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff, and our pregame coverage beginning at 6:30 next Friday here on WCLU. And, of course, also every game this season, we're going to try to get all the games in on the live stream as well. The Scottie channel on YouTube, also on the WCLU radio channel on YouTube. So we certainly invite you to join us not only for the home games on our video live stream, but the free video live stream of the road games as well. And Matthew Clark, of course, our producer for the live stream broadcast, and we appreciate all the hard work he's doing. And we're going to get everybody's names, all the camera operators and everything, too, and try to thank them at the end of the broadcast, because a lot has gone into trying to put this live stream together, and we appreciate all the hard work everybody has done behind the scenes. Let's go ahead and take a look, Matthew, if we could, at our Hardee's Hot and Fresh play of the game. We're going to go back to that first play from scrimmage for the Scotties, as it was Rico Crowder who went in motion for Glasgow and took the pitch from Easton Jesse. And as you see on the replay there, if you're watching on the live stream, Rico made a very nice run, makes a man miss right around the 10-yard line to be able to get into the end zone. And Rico Crowder there with our Hardee's Hot and Fresh play of the game, brought to you by Hardee's, an 80-yard, what goes down as a touchdown completion from Easton Jesse to Rico Crowder. As we are just about ready to wrap up the Don Franklin Auto halftime show here, we'll go straight into the third quarter action. Larry, what about keys for Glasgow here in this second half to make sure they come out of here with a win?
Well, you got to keep the quarterback. You got to keep him under control. And they did pretty well. Did that. He made some very good passes. After being flushed out of the pocket and keeping the play alive. And made some good plays that way, and also made some good plays with his feet. So we gotta keep him contained. Don't let him make the big play on you. And offensively, we just got to move the football down the field. The big play really helped to get us started, and then we had the other big play called back, but we did sustain a good drive and put it in the end zone at the end. So so far a good first half, and just do the same thing in the second half.
LaRue County will get the football to begin the third quarter. Wesley Travis teeing it up for the Scotties. You've got Lucas Evans back deep for LaRue County. Travis gets it away. The ball going to be fielded at the 13-yard line across the 20-25. Oh, boy, a big hit right there around the 27-yard line. On the return was Chris Dunn that time for LaRue County, but he paid the price.
That's number 3, Trace Smith. That's his first tackle of the night. He's a sophomore, 5'10", 156.
Another one of those sophomores. Jeff Garman very excited about this sophomore class.
Yeah, we got a bunch of sophomores. Let's see what yard line we're on.
So first and 10 for LaRue County. They'll start at their own 28-yard line here. Glasgow on top 14-0 as we begin the third quarter of play. Conley Crosno, the quarterback, in pistol formation. The back in the backfield with him is Connor Metcalf. We've not seen Hughes for a little while in the backfield. He may be out of this game injured. Going to give this thing to Metcalf. He tries to go up the middle with it, and nothing.
Yeah, Mason Arms in there along with number 33. That's Jacob Brunson.
Actually, a loss of a yard back to the 27, so second down and 11 here. LaRue County with a wide out to each side, a wing back on either side of the formation as well. Metcalf in the backfield. Crosno out of the pistol formation to throw. Lets it go down the near sideline. The pass is going to be incomplete, but a flag going to be thrown on the Scotties. They're going to get Kellen Stone, I believe, here for face guarding.
Yeah, that time he didn't turn. They didn't turn around right at the end like they need to, and he just went right on through the receiver.
It was Braden Williams who was the intended target for LaRue.
Pretty good call.
Defensive pass interference. Spot.
So 15-yard penalty. Should put the ball up at the 42-yard line to make it first down for LaRue.
Jeff Garman is not happy with the guy that made the call. I think he was so far away from it, just kind of questioning it. He did throw the flag a long way. He was way over in the middle of the field. It happened on the sideline.
So first and 10 LaRue at their own 42-yard line. 11-11 left in the third quarter. Glasgow leads 14-0. A wide out each way and a wing back each way. Crosno in pistol. He'll throw. Looking right side. Pass caught at the 44. Turns it upfield and hit and knocked it out of bounds right around the 45. That was Braden Williams on the catch for LaRue.
Kellen Stone on the tackle, his fourth of the night.
Pickup of 3, second down 7. Trips to the far side, a single wide out to the near side. Metcalf the back, Crosno in pistol. 4-man front for the Scotties. Crosno under pressure and sacked back around the 35-yard line.
Finally got to him. Cam Johnson is the man that made the tackle. That's his third tackle. First sack of the night. We've been after him all night. First time we've gotten to him.
Cam Johnson had 1 sack all of last year, so he matches that total here in this ball game.
They've been putting a lot of pressure. David Dale up front, Cam Johnson, and Cash Wells, they've all been putting pressure on him from that front defensive four.
Excuse me, Larry. Loss of 10 yards on the sack. 3rd and 17 for LaRue at their own 35. Trips left side, a single wide out right. Empty backfield for Crosno. He'll throw to the left side. Pass is going to be dropped. It went right through the hands of Connor Metcalf, and then the receiver who was standing behind him, Chris Dunn, almost made the catch, but neither one of them could haul it in.
Don't think he was going to get much out of it if he did catch it.
And that'll bring up 4th and 17 for LaRue at their own 35, and they'll have to punt this ball away. Jarek Martin going to go back deep for the Scotties. And we'll see Carter Peace come in to kick it away with 9:45 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow leads 14-0. Peace will get the punt away. Scotty's almost got to him. Cashwell's got close. It'll bounce at the 35, returned by Martin at the 30. 35-40, a flag comes down as he's run out of bounds as he crosses midfield around the 48. And this is probably going to be brought back. Maybe a block in the back here or a hold. Return of 35, or a punt of 35 yards, excuse me, by Carter Peace. Here's the call from Steve Johnson.
On return of the punt, got holding, 24 blue, 10-yard penalty.
So Glasgow will be starting this drive 1st and 10 at their own 30 after that penalty. The fifth penalty of the night on the Scotties for 45 yards. First offensive series for Glasgow here in the second half. Scotties lead 14-0. 9:35 to go in the third quarter. Jesse in shotgun. He has Allen to his left. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Jesse will throw. Looking right. Pass going to be caught by Crowder behind the line of scrimmage. He's got the 30. He's got the 35. He's across the 40 and a first down for the Scotties at the 41-yard line.
Number 6, Tom Shelton on that tackle. That's his second of the night. Rico has got some nice moves when he gets the football, and he got that great speed.
Rico, you may have heard Larry say in the pregame, headed to the University of Kentucky as a preferred walk-on. Jesse in shotgun. Allen to his right with 2 wideouts each way. Jesse to throw again. Easton looking to the right side. Pass going to be caught by Allen in the backfield. He'll cross the 40, across the 45, and up near the 47, maybe the 48.
Number 7 on the tackle, it's Christopher Dunn. 5th tackle for Dunn in this game.
Easton Jesse on the night now 9 of 13 for 157 yards and a touchdown. 151 yards through the air, actually, for Easton. What's he run for tonight, Bruce? Easton has run for 32 as well. Second down 3, Glasgow at their own 48. Jesse in shotgun, trips to the near side. He'll throw to the near side. The pass is incomplete. The pass a little bit too far out in front of Cam Bull that time.
Yeah, that one didn't come out of his hand very well. It looked like it just as soon as the ball hit in his hands, he tried to get rid of it, and he just didn't have a good grip on it.
Stops the clock with 8:18 to go in the third quarter. 3rd down 3 now for Glasgow.
I think Cameron Bull catches that ball. I think he got it easy. He got a first down.
I think you're right, Larry. Had some room out there. Mason Arms now into the backfield, replacing Allen. Jesse will go under center here. Going to give this off to Dalen Thomas on a sweep around the left end, on an end around basically, and Dalen going to go down just shy of the first down marker, I think. It's going to be really close.
20. Ryan Hughes on the tackle. It's his second of the night.
Actually, according to that spot, they are going to give him a first down. I think the Scotties may have gotten a bit of a favorable spot on that one.
They gave him a nice spot.
We'll call it both ways when we think we got a break.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he gave us a good spot there. It looked like he was just right just past the 50-yard line, and I don't know if that would have been enough.
7:54 to go in the third quarter. It is an a South Central Bank first down for the Scotties. It's an SCRTC crucial 3rd down conversion there. 1st and 10 Glasgow. Pass going to be caught, but for no gain, maybe even a loss on the play. A flag going to come in at the end of the play, so we'll see what this is.
That was Christopher Dunn on the tackle again, number 6 for him.
Lucas Christian made the catch, but we'll see if it stands here. There's an injury on the play for LaRue County as well, but the officials discussing the flag right here. Here's the call from Steve Johnson.
Personal foul, dead ball, 54 blue, 15-yard penalty. Down counts, will be second down.
That is the third personal foul penalty called on the Scotties tonight.
Yeah, those things will kill you. You just don't need that stuff. What was it, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that we had all those?
I want to say it was 2 years ago.
2 years
Larry.
ago, I think
Yep.
so, something in that range.
And LaRue County still has a player down back here. Cannot pick up the number. He is down flat on his back around the 46-yard line. Now they're going to get him up. 20-something. Still can't pick up that 22, I believe. Maybe it is.
Yeah, that's Hughes, isn't it?
That is Ryan Hughes.
22
yep.
or 32.
I think it's 22, Larry, I believe. Still can't pick up the number. They're helping him off the field. So the ball after the penalty is marked off back at the 36-yard line for the Scotties.
Second down, 23 for Glasgow.
So second down, about 25 yards to go here for the Scotties to pick up the first after that 15-yard personal foul penalty was marked off. Jesse in shotgun, Allen to his left. Two receivers each way. Three down linemen for LaRue County. They're coming on the blitz off the right side. They're going to pitch it to Martin, and he's going to get knocked down and taken down in the backfield by that blitzing linebacker who is Conley Crossno.
Conley Crossno. Third tackle of the night for him. He was their second leading tackler last year. He made a great play. Nobody touched him.
So that's a loss back to the 20-yard line.
We got to go a mile for a first down.
Let's see, Larry.
10,
it is
15,
30,
20, 25, 31 yards.
31 yards, you're right. So it's a loss of about 6 yards or so on that play. Jesse will send two wideouts each way. Allen's in the backfield to his left. Jesse drops back, has plenty of time, lets it go over the middle. The pass going to be dropped. That's the third drop tonight by the Glasgow receivers. It would have been nowhere near a first down, and I doubt if Rico Crowder catches it, he would be able to get the yardage needed. He was still going to need to pick up about 13 yards after he made the catch.
Yeah, first that would have been fourth down anyway, but better field position, though, if he catches it.
Can't have three drops on the night, though. Got to catch the ball a little bit better than we have at times tonight. So fourth down and 31, and Kanan Allen will come in to kick it away.
Need a good one here.
Lucas Evans back deep to receive the kick.
He respects him. He's way back there.
Good snap. Kick is away. It's a low spiraling kick. Will bounce at the 42. Takes a big Glasgow roll inside the 35, and will be down. Actually, it's going to just go out of bounds around the 32, it looks like. Flag is down all behind the play back here, though, so let's see what this is. Sure, it's most likely a post-possession foul, but check it out here. Steve Johnson will let us know what's going on.
5-yard face mask on the kicking team.
What else are we going to do?
And for the Scotties, will be their seventh penalty of the night now for 75 yards. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. First and 10, LaRue County at their own 36. 6:32 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow leads 14-0.
36.
Crosno in pistol formation. Has Metcalf in the backfield with him. He'll run the option to the right side with Metcalf. Now turns it back upfield, does Crosno, and he'll get a couple of yards. They'll give him the 34, I believe, so a 3-yard pickup there.
I think that was 33. That was Jacob Brunson, 4th tackle on the night for him.
A lot of times in these opening games, you have to worry about the heat and cramping and everything else, but it's a very pleasant night tonight, at least sitting up here in the press box it is.
Yeah, oh, it's nice. Usually it's really hot this time of year.
2nd down, 7. Crosno in pistol again with a wing back each way. Fakes the handoff to Metcalf. Crosno keeps it himself off left tackle, and he'll cross the 40 to the 41. 2-yard pickup there. 3rd down, 5 coming up.
Looks like Brunson again. That's number 5 for him.
And we've got injury here for the Scotties. An official timeout called as Kellen Stone was slow to get up. Now he gets up and walks slowly over to the sideline.
Well, we don't need him out. He's played a really good ball game.
3rd down, 5 for LaRue. They're at their own 41. 5:23 to go in the 3rd quarter. Glasgow leads 14-0. Crosno to throw. Lets it go down the right sideline. It's going to be incomplete. And Ryan Morgan was there to break it up. I'm a little surprised they didn't throw a flag for face guarding there. I don't know, but
he got away with one, I think. I'm glad they let it go, but boy, he's got to turn around.
Riley,
turn around and look.
Excuse me, Larry. Riley Hatfield was the intended receiver there. So it'll be 4th down and 5 for LaRue at their own 41. They went for this basically from almost the same spot in the field, about the same down in distance back in the first half, and they're keeping the offense on the field again. They converted the first time they tried it. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Crosno in pistol. Here's the snap. Lets it go. Hit as he throws, and the pass going to be, is it a fumble or is it incomplete? They're going to say incomplete.
Roy finally got to him again. That's David Dale.
Crosno a little slow to get up that time, but he does get up and saunter off to the sideline there.
Yeah, David Dale gave him a nice hit there.
And once again, the Scottie defense comes up with the crucial stop they needed to get the ball back for the offense, and it gives Glasgow great field position here. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own at the LaRue County 41-yard line with 5:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. Glasgow already leading 14-0.
Well, we need another touchdown. 14-0 doesn't seem comfortable.
Arms and Bull in the backfield. They're split. Motion Bull out of the backfield. Give it off to Arms. He'll take it off right tackle, and Mason gets good yardage down inside the 35.
Good
and
run.
They'll spot him to the 33, I think.
Christopher Dunn, 7th tackle on the night for that young man.
Well, really closer to the 32, I think, Bruce. So it'll be a pickup of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 coming up. Arms and Bull again split in the backfield. Thomas, a wing back on the left side. Rico Crowder is the wide out to the left. They put Bull in motion again. They'll pitch it to Cam this time. Bull trying to get out to the outside. He does. He's got the 30 and run out of bounds right around the 25-yard line with a Glasgow 1st down. That is an a South Central Bank 1st down. My apologies.
Riley Hatfield with a tackle. He knocked him out of bounds, his 3rd of the night.
1st and 10, Scotties.
Yeah, we're going away from the
25-yard line.
Fast play, and we're running the wing now.
Martin will be the wide out to the right side this time. Thomas, the wing back on the right. Bull and Arms again split in the backfield as Jesse's under center. Jesse fakes the handoff, keeps it himself around the right end. He has some room, now cuts back to the middle of the field. He's got the 15, the 10, the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Boy, he made a nice fake up the middle, went to the right side, and then he got about 5 yards out, and then he cut right back down the middle of the field for the touchdown. Nice run.
That touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. 25-yard touchdown run there for Easton Jesse. And now on for the Walbert Trucking PAT is Wesley Travis. Kellen Stone coming onto the field late, but has plenty of time. Still 19 seconds on the play clock. Martin gets the snap down, and the kick by Travis is good. Wesley 3 of 3 on his point after touchdowns tonight.
That wasn't a great snap, but he got it down quickly.
4:15 to go in the third quarter. It's a 21-0 lead for the Scotties. So that drive for Glasgow going 3 plays. 41 yards, took just 52 seconds, a 25-yard touchdown run for Easton Jesse, and the kick by Wesley Travis makes it 21-0 Glasgow with 4:15 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that helps matters. 14-0 was not comfortable to me with that quarterback that they've got.
So Wesley Travis on to kick it away.
Kicks off for the Scotties.
Oh,
And
he
the
fell down.
Kick returned up to the 20-yard line by Chris Dunn, but he has his feet go out from under him at the 21.
Yeah, probably a little dew on that ground out there tonight. Their feet just slipped right out from in front of it.
4:11 to go in the third quarter. 21-0 lead for Glasgow over LaRue County here. The Hawks going to start this drive at their own 21. Crosno in pistol formation. Metcalf in the backfield with him with 2 wideouts each way. Crosno going to give it off to Metcalf, trying to get around the left end and just nothing doing. The Scottie defense shutting that run game down.
That's number 60 on that tackle, and that would be Kevion Massey, his second of the night for the sophomore.
Cramp for the Scotties, and that'll give us an opportunity to take our break here in this third quarter. It's 21-0 Glasgow over LaRue County, 3:59 to go in the third quarter. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
3:59 to go in the third quarter. 21-0 Glasgow over LaRue County. Second down and 13 for the Hawks. Ball back at the 18-yard line. Crosno to throw. Rolling right, under pressure. Now flushed out, rolling out to the left side. Looking downfield. Now he's going to run with it. He's got the 25 to 30. Down the sideline to the 40, the 45, back to the middle of the field to 50, and finally tracked down from behind in Glasgow territory. Biggest play of the night here for LaRue County is by Conley Crosno. The quarterback's going to get this ball down to the 43-yard line in Glasgow territory.
That's why we wasn't comfortable with that 14-0 lead. This guy can make plays. Ryan Morgan made that tackle. He came a long way from behind to catch him.
39-yard run there for Crosno. Crosno to throw. Looking to the right side of the field. Looking down the field. His man is wide open, caught at the 15, and down at the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. That's Braden Williams, but the Scotties just completely lost him defensively.
Yeah. Ryan Morgan was back with the receiver that went deep, and nobody covered this guy over here.
So first and goal for the Hawks at the 9-yard line. This is the deepest penetration of the night by far for LaRue County. Glasgow leads 21-0, 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Crosno to throw. Looking to the left side. Pass caught by Evans at the 9. He's going to get inside the 5 and down at the 4-yard line.
Davey Williams on that tackle, number 2 for him.
Second and goal at the 4 for the Hawks. Crosno on the night now 8 of 19 for 114 yards and 1 interception. Crosno has Metcalf in the backfield with him. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Crosno gives to Metcalf up the middle, bounces off the first tackler, still on his feet, driving for the goal line, but he's going to be a bit shy. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Like Cam Johnson down on the bottom of that pile to stop him. That's Cam's 4th tackle.
So third and goal from the 1-yard line. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Scotty's trying to keep this shutout alive. They lead 21-0. Empty backfield for Crosno here. Actually, he's going to have Evans to his, well, wait a minute. Now we get a whistle here. I think Glasgow getting a sideline warning. No penalty. Crosno in shotgun. It is an empty backfield. He's got a wing back on the left side and 3 receivers to the right. Actually, 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Crosno in a straight quarterback keeper up the middle, and I don't think he got in there.
I don't think he did either.
Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So it'll be 4th and goal from the 1.
Well, that was Cam Johnson again, number 5 for him. He's playing a great game up front.
And now LaRue County going to burn their first time out of the half. With 1:01 to go in the third quarter. It's Glasgow 21, LaRue County nothing. Want to take a look at that 25-yard touchdown run for Easton Jesse just a moment ago for those of you watching on the live stream. I'll give Matthew just a second to pull that up, and we'll take a look at that touchdown run by Easton. It put Glasgow up 21-0. And here you go. You'll see it on the live stream as Jesse takes the snap, rolls out to the right side. Not sure if it was a keeper all the way or not, but he did a good job to get past the tackler there at the near the line of scrimmage and get in for that score. So back to live action here. 4th down and goal from the 1. Scotty defense needs this stop to keep the shutout alive. Crosno in shotgun formation has Metcalf to his left. Crosno handles a high snap, rolling out to the right side under pressure, lets it go. It's going to be incomplete.
All right. Boy, good pressure again from the guys up front.
Pass overthrown. I think it was Ryan Morgan who was back there defensively for the Scotties, if I'm not mistaken. The intended receiver we cannot pick up because he is still down and injured. I think it may be Tom Shelton. It looks like he's cramping up.
He's got a cramp.
So for now, at least, the Scotty defense preserves the shutout. They lead 21-0 with 56 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Well, Glasgow's front and the linebackers have gotten a lot of pressure on the quarterback. They've only gotten to him a couple times, but they've hurried 3 or 4 more throws. But he's also made a couple of good plays out of it, too.
It was 4th and goal from the 1, and LaRue County decided to try to put the ball in the air right there. Scotty defense able to hold.
Yeah, I would have thought they would quarterback right up the middle again and tried it again.
Stay tuned at the end of this ball game for our Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up, where we will give you the Phillips IGA player of the game. Of course, we'll also take a look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats once this game's over with. And we'll also talk with Glasgow head coach Jeff Garman as part of our Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up. The injured player with the cramp for LaRue County there was Tom Shelton, as we suspected. So a great stand by the Glasgow defense, but it does put the Glasgow offense in a tough spot as they take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line. Jesse under center. Going to give this thing to Arms, and Mason just does get out of the end zone. Got back to the line of scrimmage at the 1. No gain on the play.
Looks like 53 is the man that made the tackle. That is Jamison Belton. That would be his second of the night.
And now a flag comes out, and it will be another sideline warning. This will be a penalty, I guess.
On us?
It was thrown by that official on the Glasgow sideline.
Second sideline warning on the home team. 5-yard penalty, so it'll be half the distance. Still second down.
Hard to mark off half the distance from the 1-yard line, but so really not
what
much
constitutes
of a penalty.
Sideline warning?
I do not know. I don't know if it's kind of just an
can
official judgment.
Can they not get over that line out there? Is that what it is?
I think it may be, Larry. There's about, what I would say, a 2-yard area there between the field of play and the sidelines they've got marked off.
But the coaches can, though, can't they?
So second and 10, for the Scotties from the half-yard line as they're just trying to avoid a safety here. Here's Easton Jesse, and Easton's got room to run. It's a foot race at this point. He's got the 40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, and that's where he'll go down in LaRue County territory, and I see no flags behind the play, so this one will stand.
It's just a quarterback roll out to the right, and he saw the seam again, cut it back perfectly, and number 7, Christopher Dunn, made his 8th tackle to bring him down. Easton just not enough speed to get away from the defensive back.
So a 69-yard run that time by Easton Jesse, which I think will be Glasgow's longest running play of the night. Is that right, Bruce? Right, I know we have a longer pass play, but it is Glasgow's longest run play of the night. 27.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. 21-0, Glasgow on top of LaRue County. 1st and 10 for the Scotties at the LaRue 30.
That was a nice run. Well, if he had a little bit more speed, he probably scored.
And Easton Jesse, after that long run, going to get a break here as sophomore Hudson Gum comes in at quarterback. He'll put Campbell in motion. Going to hand this off to Allen.
Oh.
Nice hole off the right side, and he is across the 25, across the 20, down around the 18. Another Glasgow first down.
It's like number 2 on that tackle, and that's Braden Williams. That's his first tackle of the night, 6 foot 147 junior.
And Jesse going back into the ball game here as he got a quick breather, but that's going to be the end of the third quarter play.
Allen's down.
After 3, it's Glasgow 21, LaRue County nothing. We're back after a 60-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Glasgow High School as we are just about ready to start this fourth quarter of play. The Scotties looking good so far here in the opening game of the year. Glasgow leads 21-0 over the LaRue County Hawks, and they are tending to a Glasgow player who has an injury.
Allen.
Oh, it's Kanan Allen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like he had a cramp after that run.
Injured yourself playing a sport or exercising, the sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get
We're going to have the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats for you through 3 quarters here in just a minute. Bruce is feverishly adding those up for us. And here they are. Glasgow with 14 first downs to LaRue County's 10. Glasgow 201 yards rushing, 151 passing for a total of 352. 67 yards rushing for LaRue County, 114 passing, and 181 total for the Hawks. LaRue County still has the only turnover of the ball game. That was an interception by Glasgow's Ryan Morgan. Scotty's been penalized 8 times for 76 yards. LaRue 2 for 10 yards. 37 offensive plays for the Scotties for 16 minutes and 39 seconds time of possession. 46 offensive plays for LaRue County. They've had it 19 minutes and 21 seconds. Easton Jesse going to put Dalen Thomas in motion on the left side. Jesse going to throw. The pass going to be caught out there by Lucas Christian, and he's not going to get much, maybe a yard.
4th tackle for Riley Hatfield on the night, the junior for LaRue County.
Picks up his 5th tackle.
Monroe County all over Todd Central tonight, 34-0 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Barron County now up on Metcalf County 28-0 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 4th quarter there. 2nd down and 9 for Glasgow. Jesse will fake a couple of handoffs. Easton to throw into the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Boy, Lucas Christian was wide open, but Easton just overthrew him a little bit.
Boy, a double fake in the backfield. Faked the man going through, faked the man coming out around the end, pulled it back, and boy, he had him wide open, just threw a little high.
Easton now 11 of 18 on the night for 152 yards and a score. He's also had a big night running the football. Easton has now carried it 6 times for 120 yards. He is the only Glasgow runner over 100 yards rushing tonight. 3rd down and 9 for the Scotties at the LaRue County 18. Baxter split. That's Bull and Arms in the backfield. They're going to give this off to Arms. Mason going to get through on the right side, inside the 15, down around the 11. He'll be a yard or 2 shy of that 1st down.
Tom Shelton on the tackle for LaRue. That's his 3rd tackle of this night.
Going to bring up 4th down and 2 for the Scotties, but they will go for this, of course, at the LaRue County 11-yard line. 10:58 to go in the ball game. 21-0 Glasgow leading LaRue County. Looking to pretty much put this game out of reach if they can punch one in right here. Arms and Bull split in the backfield. Thomas the wing back on the left. Rico Crowder's the wide out to the right. Jesse with a hard count. LaRue does not come across. They're going to give this thing off to Dalen Thomas on the sweep around the right side. He's going to get inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Dalen Thomas has got some good speed. He runs the ball hard when he gets it.
A touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction.
Is that a run?
Yes, that was a run. Easton Jesse to snap this extra point attempt. Jarek Martin the holder. Wesley Travis on to try the Walbert Trucking PAT. Kick is up.
Boy, it's nice.
And the kick is good.
I like the way he kicks.
10:33 to go in this ball game. Glasgow now up 28-0 over LaRue County. And we're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Know that.
Okay.
Good kicker.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Hank Royse Stadium. 10:33 to go in this ball game. The Scotties going on a 7-play, 99-yard drive that took 2:23 off the clock. Dalen Thomas scores on an 11-yard run. The extra point for Wesley Travis was good. 28-0 Scotties. 10:33 to go in the contest.
Nice drive, 99 yards. Easton Jesse with the big play.
Travis gets the kick away. Evans will field it at the 10. At the 15, the 20, 25, and runs into a pile of tacklers close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, going to be hard to tell who got that one. It looked like Mason Arms, though, was the last one off of him there, so we'll give it to him. That's Mason's 5th tackle on the night.
Ball is spotted at the 29. 1st and 10, LaRue County from that point. Crosno in pistol formation. Metcalf lined up behind him. Got a wing back on each side. Wide out here to the near side. Crosno, busted play here, rolling out to the left side. And now going to keep it, turn it upfield. He's going to cross the 35, up near the 37, maybe the 38.
Dalen Thomas with the tackle number 3 for him. He got a lot out of that for a busted play. What did he get, 4 or 5 yards?
Spotted him down at the 37.
Oh, he got 8 yards.
He got about 8 yards. Ball at the 37, 2nd down and 2 coming up. We go under the 10-minute mark in this ball game. Glasgow leads 28-0. Crosno in shotgun, or in pistol, excuse me. Metcalf behind him, a wing back on the right side. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right side. They'll put a man in motion. Crosno fakes the handoff to the back. Crosno tries to turn it upfield around the left end, but not much there.
Yeah, got him that time. Fake. That was number 7. That is David Dale. 5th tackle for him.
Going to lose a yard back to the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3. $9:12 remaining in the ball game. Crosno in pistol. Wing back each way and a wide out each way.
Yep.
And Glasgow came across. LaRue County jumped. Let's see who they get here. Going to call a false start on LaRue County, I believe.
False start offense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Yeah, 67, I believe, left tackle. He's heady.
Moves it back to the 31. 3rd down and 8.
3rd down, 7.
A wide out to each side. 2 to the right, actually. 1 to the left. Metcalf in the backfield. Slot man on the right side as well. Here's Crosno to throw. Steps up. Now he'll run. 35, 40, 45. Has his first down at the 50. And now he'll go down around the 47-yard line in Glasgow territory.
Yeah, Logan Starr with a tackle finally there, his 2nd of the night.
Starr makes the hit for Glasgow. It's a 1st down and 10 for the LaRue County Hawks. With the ball spotted at
Crosno, if he wasn't a quarterback, he'd be a very good running back.
Yes, he would.
Got some good moves.
28-0 Glasgow, 8:17 to go in the ball game. LaRue County in Scotty's territory at the 47, where it's 1st down and 10. Crosno with the snap. Going to give this off to Metcalf this time, and nothing doing. No gain on the play.
Number 32 on that one, that's Cash Wells. 3rd tackle for him. Cutter Bowley had stayed, he'd probably been running back.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, Cutter Bowley, who is the top-ranked quarterback in the state of Kentucky, top-ranked player in the state of Kentucky, I guess, transferred from LaRue County a couple of years ago to Lexington Christian.
Yeah, he played here as a freshman in the Scottie Bowl.
Wing back either way and a wide out each way. Crosno looking to throw this thing. On 2nd down and 10, the pass going to be incomplete. Intended for Tom Shelton along the left sideline there.
Yeah, Jarek Martin with the coverage.
Brings up 3rd down and 10 with 7:28 to go. LaRue at the Glasgow 47. Trips to the near side, a single wide out to the right. Crosno handles a low snap, and he's
Got
going to
him,
get sacked
got him.
back at the 45-yard line.
Well, we're going to give it to Mason Arms, but there were 4 guys all over him.
So Mason will get his first sack of the season. Mason led the team last year in that category with 5 of them.
Well, you can't say enough about the defensive front. And the linebacker, they have put pressure all over him all night.
The defense we talked about in the pregame, how well they played in those 2 preseason scrimmages, and it has carried over to this season opening game. 6:47 to go in the game, and on 4th down and long, LaRue County will have no choice but to punt here. As Carter Peace is in to kick it away. Play clock is down to 0, and there's the flag for delay of game.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, still 4th.
Delay of game penalty indicated against LaRue County.
Moves the ball back to the 40. Makes it 4th down and 23. Jarek Martin, the deep man for the Scotties, awaiting the kick from Peace. Punt is off. Will bounce at the 31 and take just a slight LaRue County bounce to the 30. Punt of 30 yards with no return.
At the 32.
6:31 to go in this ball game. 28-0 Glasgow leads. About to take over, 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Did you ever get a score on Butler County, Russellville?
Haven't heard the score. Haven't seen the score on that one. No, sir.
See that one. We got both of those on the schedule.
Butler County, a new member of Glasgow's district, as is Franklin Simpson.
Yeah, Franklin won tonight. They beat Christian County by 12.
Taylor County and Casey County out of the district now. Easton Jesse to throw. Going to be dropped by
again.
Jarek Martin at the 35. That is the 4th drop tonight by the Scottie receivers.
Intended for Jarek Martin, incomplete.
Makes it 2nd down and 10, 6:27 to go. Scotties will meet Russellville next week in their 2nd game of the season on the road. 6:30 pregame coverage, broadcast there, and then kickoff at 7.
You said it's a bowl. Is there just one game? Or is there
It's
2?
just one game, yep. Mm-hmm. To my knowledge, it is, yes. Jesse will hand this ball off to Kanan Allen around the right end. He's got the 35, 40, 45, 50. Watch out. 40, 35, 30, 25, and going to be tracked down and taken down around the 21-yard line, but another big run for the Scotties.
Yeah, Crosno made the tackle, his 4th of the night. Great hole again off the right side of that offensive line.
See the play there on the live stream is good run that time here by Allen.
Our guys they're hitting the hole really well and running the ball. They just don't have the speed that we have had in the past. Or we'd had 2 more touchdowns.
Halfway through this final quarter of play, 28-0 Glasgow. Scotty's threatening again, 1st and 10 at the LaRue County 21. What was that run, Bruce? Run of 49 yards that time for Kanan Allen, and a timeout going to be taken here. And so we're going to show you on the live stream the Walbert Trucking fan cam. So we invite you to take a look at this. Just one of the new features that we're bringing to you as part of our live stream here on WCLU. Again, on YouTube, on the WCLU channel, also on the Scottie channel. Was a nice crowd here tonight, has been a nice crowd here tonight. Some folks I think are starting to make their way out, with Glasgow holding a 28-0 lead with 5:50 to play in the contest. This one pretty much in the bag for the Scotties. Again, stay tuned for our Don Franklin Auto post-game reports as we will take a look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats, the Phillips IGA player of the game, and we will also talk with head coach Jeff Garman as well, all coming up on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up. Back to action here after the timeout. 1st and 10 Scotties at the LaRue 21. Easton Jesse in shotgun. Allen in the backfield with him to his left. Glasgow has 2 wideouts each way. And it's a keeper for Jesse. Has some room up the middle. He's inside the 15, inside the 10, down to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal, Glasgow.
Tom Shelton on the tackle, number 4 for him.
Pickup of 12.
It's a little quarterback draw. It's and I hooked it up again off the right side of our offensive line. Nice hole for him.
1st down, goal to go, Glasgow at the LaRue County 9-yard line.
Clock running with 5:20 to go. Glasgow not going to get this play off, I don't think. They're going to have to really hurry. Play clock down to 6 seconds, just now breaking the huddle.
Yeah, we'll not get this.
We have to burn a timeout here. And they do call a timeout just before the play clock hits 0. So again, we'll stay here during this timeout. 5:07 to go in the ball game. Let's update you on some of the scores that we have been able to get for you at this point so far. At last check, it was Barron County on top of Metcalfe County 28-0 with 10 and a half minutes to go in the 4th quarter there. It was Monroe County with a big lead over Todd Central, 34-0 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Those are really the only 2 scores we've been able to
Franklin Simpson
get
beat
for you
Christian
tonight.
County 40-28. I know that one.
Let's take a look, go back at that 69-yard run on our live stream here at the replay by Easton Jesse. To get Glasgow out of a hole, they were deep in their own territory inside their 1-yard line, but Easton with a big-time run, it ended up being Glasgow's longest running play of the night.
Here we go.
Jesse in shotgun. 1st and goal at the 9. Allen in the backfield. Going to give this off to Allen. He'll take it up the middle, and he's going to get to the 5 for a gain of 4.
Number 45, Gavin Jerkak made the tackle. 5'11", 189 sophomore, his first of the night.
4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. Jesse with Allen to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Thomas is the wing back on the right side. Easton rolling out to the left, looking to throw, and it's going to be caught for a Glasgow touchdown. That's Jarek Martin making the catch, the sophomore with his first touchdown reception of the season.
Yeah, Jarek came from the right side of the offensive formation and went to the corner, left corner of the end zone. And he was wide open.
That touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. It's a 5-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse to Jarek Martin. 2nd touchdown pass of the night for Easton. And now Wesley Travis on to try the Walbert Trucking PAT. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:19 to go in the ball game. Glasgow now leads it by a score of 35-0. Scotties had the option of going for 2 right there. If they would have gotten it, that would have put the running clock into effect. But with only 4:19 to go, Scotties deciding not to do that. So a nice drive put together by the Scotties there. We're going to take a look at the drive in just a moment. Lucas Evans back deep awaiting the kick for LaRue County. So here is the information on that scoring drive for Glasgow. 4 plays, 70 yards, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Jarek Martin with a 5-yard touchdown reception from Easton Jesse. And Wesley Travis remains perfect on the night, 5 of 5 on his PATs. And it's 35-0 Glasgow, 4:19 to go in this one. It's a high short kick, fielded at the 32-yard line. Returner across the 35, across the 40, and out of bounds around the 43. It did look like a horse collar tackle, but no flag is thrown. On the return that time for LaRue was John Wiley.
I believe that was Caleb Jesse, number 27, on that tackle. Looks like he got a hand in there on that shoulder pad, though.
About a 12-yard return there for Wiley. And lots of new numbers in the ball game here for the Scotties, as it looks like they've put in the JV defense. Crosno still in at quarterback for LaRue County, a wing back on each side. Wide receiver to the left. Metcalf is the running back. Crosno going to fake the handoff, keep it around the right end. He'll go down as he crosses the 45 up near the 47. See Chris Duncan in the game for Glasgow. Also Peyton Limley. We'll try to get some of these names and numbers called for you. Caleb Jesse, J.P. Pitcock. Also have Grayson Bartley in the ball game, do the Scotties. Second down 7 here for LaRue County at their own 47. Crosno going to pitch it this time to Evans on the option around the right end. Makes a man miss at the 45, and he'll go out of bounds with the first down around the 41.
Number 3, Trace Smith on that tackle. His second of the night.
Jeremiah Moore coming in. Landon Martin coming in for the Scotties.
First down and 10 for the Hawks.
Let's see. Also, Trace Smith is in the ball game. Crosno hands this ball off to, is that Metcalf? It is, and he's going to go down for a 2-yard loss.
It's number 60 on that tackle. It's Massey again, Kavion Massey. Third tackle on the night for him.
It is a loss of 2. It'll be second down 12. Crosno and pistol. A wing back and a wide out each way. Crosno fakes the handoff up the middle, keeps it himself, tries to go left, now comes back to the middle of the field, and will get a yard, maybe 2.
It's number 52 on that tackle, and that would be Ashton Page, 5'10", 142 sophomore, first tackle of the night.
Catavian Fryer is a name we haven't called yet. He's in there on the defensive line for the Scotties.
Gain of 1, we'll call it.
Third down and 11 after the pickup of 1 yard. 2:12 to go in this ball game. Glasgow leads 35-0. Crosno with a snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Over the middle, the pass is going to be caught by an open receiver. That's Evans, down inside the 15, and he'll be down around the 13-yard line, it appears.
Landon Martin on the tackle, 5'8", 160 sophomore, his first tackle.
Xander Contreras is in the game for the Scotties. Haven't called his name yet. Also out there we see Justice Payton. Trying to get as many of these names called as we can. Jalen Bradley out there as well. Crosno and pistol. Running the option to the right side. He'll pitch to Evans. He's got the 10 and going to be taken down right there, it looks like.
Lucas Evans.
Right, number 10 on that tackle. That's Jalen Bradley, 5'6", 130 freshman, first tackle.
Pickup of 3, second down 7 for the Hawks as we are at 1:15 remaining in this ball game.
I'd like to see them keep them out of the end zone, but don't know.
It's the varsity offense for LaRue against the JV defense for the Scotties, so we'll see if Glasgow can keep them out. Crosno fakes the handoff, rolling out to the left side, gets hit. As he gets to the 5-yard line, he'll be taken down right there.
I believe that's 22. That's Stephen Garrett, first tackle, 5'8", 150 sophomore.
3rd down and a yard as we've got 40 seconds to go now. Ball at the 5. Crosno in shotgun, takes the snap, gives to Metcalf. He'll go up the middle with it. He has a first down, I believe. It's close, but he's definitely well shy of the goal line.
22 again on the tackle. That's Garrett again, his second.
It is a first down. Ball at the 3, I believe. Maybe the 2. Hard to say. Let's call it the 2-yard line. First and goal from the 2. Crosno going to give to Metcalf. Hit in the backfield and dropped with 12 seconds to go. And the Scotty defense may preserve this shutout.
Katavion Fryer, 6'2", 253, freshman. Nice tackle.
And LaRue County will not have time to get another play. Well, they do get a playoff, they say. And they're going to throw into the end zone. The pass going to be caught, so that will spoil the
who was that caught it?
Shotgun, or that will spoil the shutout, excuse me.
That was number 2. Is that his?
That's right, Larry. That is Braden Williams. I'm really not sure they got that play off in time. It was very close. The horn sounded just about the time that the ball was snapped. But that is going to be the end of the ball game. So LaRue County does score on the very last play of the game. Glasgow scored on the first play from scrimmage earlier tonight. LaRue County will score on the final play of the game. But all that does is make the score a little closer and prevents Glasgow from getting the shutout. The final score, 35-6. Scotties will improve to 1-0 to start the season. LaRue County starts the year at 0-1. And we'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up. We will talk with head coach Jeff Garman. We'll also take a look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. And we'll name our Phillips IGA player of the game as well. Glasgow winner in the season opener tonight, 35-6 over the LaRue County Hawks. We're back.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal.
Russellville maybe not too good.
See, Steve.
Good job. Good job. Bruce will be happy.
Huh?
Bruce will be happy. They got them all in.
Yeah. Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up. The Scotties picking up a win in their season opener over the LaRue County Hawks by a final score of 35-6. Glasgow 1-0, LaRue County 0-1 to start the year. And with that, we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce. They'll take a look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Larry?
All right, Joe. Glasgow won the opening toss of the coin, and they took the football first. Didn't take them long to put it in the end zone. They took the ball on their own 20-yard line with 11:53 in the first quarter, and a little forward pass in front of Jesse. Rico Crowder came from the right side across the formation, and it took a little flip pass, and he went 80 yards for the touchdown. I made some good moves, juked the guy at about the 10-yard line, and they ended up scoring. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point, and it was 7-0 at that time in favor of Glasgow. Only 11:37 to go in the first quarter. LaRue County would exchange punts on the next two possessions. LaRue County would take over after the Glasgow punt at their own 29-yard line at 6:52 of the first quarter. But Ryan Morgan came up with a big interception as the defensive line put good pressure on the quarterback, and they hit him just as he threw the football. Ryan Morgan with the interception. That would set Glasgow up at their own 20-yard line at 2:52 to go in the first quarter. From that point, a 9-play, 80-yard drive took 4:43 off the clock. Mason Arms with a 3-yard touchdown run. And Wesley Travis again kicked his second extra point in a row. So it was 14-0, 10:09 to go in the first quarter. LaRue County would mount a nice drive on their next opportunity, but would lose the football inside the 30-yard line to the Scotties on downs. Glasgow would punt, and then LaRue County got it one more time before the half, and time would run out. So at halftime, Glasgow led by a score of 14-0. Second half started a little slow. In the third quarter, LaRue County got the football first, had to punt. Glasgow would punt on their first series in the second half, and then LaRue County would lose it on downs at the 36-yard line in the third quarter. That was with 5:07 to go in the third quarter. And the next possession for Glasgow, which they would take over on their own 41-yard line, 5:07 to go in the third. Glasgow went on a 3-play, 41-yard drive. It only took 52 seconds off the clock. Easton Jesse with a 25-yard run for the touchdown. Wesley Travis kicked his third straight extra point, and it was 21-0 in favor of the Scotties. LaRue County again would move the football, but the Scotties would come up big and hold them on downs with 56.5 seconds to go in the third. The Scotties would take over at their own 1-yard line where the Scotties stopped them. And from that point, a 7-play, 99-yard drive took 2:23 off the clock. Dalen Thomas went over from 11 yards out for the touchdown. Wesley Travis with his fourth straight extra point, 28-0 in favor of Glasgow. Again, LaRue County would punt on their next possession and set the Scotties up on their own 30-yard line with 6:31 to go in the fourth. From that point, Glasgow, a 4-play, 70-yard drive, took 2:12 off the clock. Jarek Martin this time with the honors with a touchdown, a 5-yard pass from Easton Jesse. Wesley Travis with his 5th extra point, and Glasgow would lead 35-0. LaRue County would get it back. They still had their first team offense in, and Glasgow used everybody on the bench, it looked like. But LaRue County took over on their own 44-yard line with 4:13 to go. They mounted a 10-play, 56-yard drive, took 4:18 off the clock. Braden Williams caught a 2-yard touchdown pass from Conley Cross Snow for the touchdown. They did not kick the extra point because time had run out. So Glasgow wins it here tonight by a score of 35-6, and some nice drives from Glasgow tonight: 80 yards, 99 yards, 70 yards, and 41 yards. So really good. Took care of the football on offense. No turnovers, and the series record now will go with Glasgow 9 wins, 8 for LaRue County, 3 ties. Bruce.
Now, you got to go through did you already go through the tackles?
No.
Go through the tackles.
Oh. I'm a rookie tonight.
Yeah, whatever. Larry's done. He's only done this for 30-some years, and he forgets to go through the tackles.
This is 35th year.
Go ahead.
Okay, first for LaRue County tackles, Braden Williams with 1, Lucas Evans with 1, Connor Metcalf with 1, Tom Shelton with 4. Christopher Dunn led the way for LaRue County with 8. Conley Cross Snow, the quarterback, had 4. Riley Hatfield with 4. Ryan Hughes 2. Wyatt Peterson had 1. Gavin Jerkak had 1. Jamison Belton with 2. Jake Hetty had 2, and he had a sack of the quarterback, and that will be it for LaRue County. For the Scotties tonight, host of tackles, Rico Crowder had 1, Logan Starr with 2, Trey Smith with 2, David Dale, nice night with him, 5 tackles on the night, Dalen Thomas with 3, Jalen Bradley and Ryder Heller had 1 each late in the game, Landon Martin with 1 late in the game. Kellen Stone played a nice game, especially in the first half, 4 tackles for him. Davey Williams with 2, Stephen Garrett with 2, Ryan Morgan with 4, had an interception. Mason Arms had 6 tackles on the night to lead the way for the Scotties, and he also had a sack of the quarterback. Caleb Jesse with 1, Cash Wells with 3. Jacob Brunson, a nice night with 5 tackles for the senior. Max Lee had 1. Aston Page with 1. Cam Johnson, a nice night with 5 tackles and a sack of the quarterback. Kavion Massey had 3 tackles on the night. Parker McGowan with 1. And Contavion Fryer had 1 on the night for the Scotties.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. And before we give Bruce a chance to do the stats, we'll get Coach Garman in here. If you'll give your seat up there to him for just a moment, I sure would appreciate that. As we continue here on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up. And Coach Jeff Garman joins us now here in the press box. And, Jeff, congratulations. Great start to the season for your ball club here tonight.
I thought our guys played really well. I was really tickled with offensively and defensively how we played. And just thought we played solid. We took care of the football. I thought we blocked, and I thought we tackled. And I think, football's a pretty simple game. When you do those 3 areas, you're going to be pretty successful.
Your defense, Jeff, has been very impressive in the 2 scrimmages. From what I remember, neither team scored on you guys, and tonight you basically had a shutout. I mean, they kind of get a trash score there at the end of the ball game with just a couple seconds to go, so they had to rush to get that play off. But your defense allows 254 yards total tonight. They forced a turnover in the ball game. Got pressure, I thought, on Crosno all night long. Really good job by your defense. Give me some thoughts on that.
I thought we just played well. We didn't give up no big plays down here. We got probably lucky down here. We got a goal line stand, got a stop. We had a busted coverage. But other than that play, I can't think of anything that we just gave up some big plays. And that's what we've preached all summer. Don't give up big plays and make them earn everything that they get. And we just got to clean up some penalties. We had a penalty. I know we had 1 touchdown called back for a penalty. We do some of those things that we can clean up. We can get better. But I liked our numbers. I liked where we were at. I thought we had some pretty good balance in the whole thing, and a lot of good plays.
428 total yards for your ball club, and you talk about balance, 271 rushing, 157 passing. Is that the kind of number you like to see, Jeff? You like that balance right there?
Yeah, I mean, when you could put up 400 yards of offense, I don't care if you're doing it running or throwing, that's impressive. And give those guys up front credit. They deserve it. I thought they did a good job of blocking and giving Easton time to throw the ball.
Speaking of Easton, Jesse, he was our Phillips IGA player of the game tonight, and 12 of 20 through the air, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He ran the ball very well, 7 rushes for 132 yards, had another touchdown there, had the longest run of the night by your team at 69 yards, and I think just a glimpse of what Easton can do for this ball club this year tonight.
That's what I had envisioned, is him being able to throw the ball. And we've got to do a little bit better job, and I think conditioning played into it in the end of catching the ball. I thought we dropped a couple of balls.
Yep.
His percentage should have been a little better than what it was, but playing in space. And then if Easton gets pressured or whatever he needs to do, we've got options for him to run. Big thing is we just got to keep him healthy and keep him standing up, and we do that. We're going to be pretty successful.
Very first play of the night, Jeff, from scrimmage, 80. It goes down as a touchdown pass. It was a little jet sweep where Easton pitches the ball forward to Rico Crowder, who was in motion, but Rico made a terrific run after catching that pitch from Easton.
He did, and I thought Easton had good plays. Thought Jarek had some good plays. I thought Dalen, he has a 60, 70-yard touchdown called back.
Yep.
But I thought he showed that he could run the ball. Thought Kanan, he pounded it up in there. We were able to throw it to Kanan out there in the flat. We were able to do a lot of good things, and we just got to settle down. I think our boys were a little antsy tonight, and I think, but to be honest with you, it was important that we played a whole game tonight. I think it'll pay dividends down the road.
Jeff, we thank you for coming up. Appreciate your time. Congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you next week at Russellville.
Thank you.
That's Scotty head coach Jeff Garman. His ball club winning it by a final score of 35-6 tonight over the LaRue County Hawks. As we continue here on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up, we'll turn things back over to Bruce now, and he'll continue with a look at our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Bruce?
Congratulations.
Bruce, let me turn your mic up a little bit here. Hang on just 1 second. Go ahead.
All righty. Congratulations to the Scotties and Coach Garman. A big win here now, and we're, like you say, the Don Franklin Auto post-game show. We've got the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats with the score of the Scotties winning here tonight, 35-6. LaRue County had 14 first downs. They rushed for 108 yards. They passed for 146 for a total of 254. Scotties with 17 first downs, and that's an indication of we had a lot of big plays. 271 yards on the ground, 157 through the air for a total of 428. For a first ball game, only one turnover, and that was by LaRue County, and that was an interception. They didn't put it on the ground. The Scotties put the opening kickoff on the ground, but it bounced right back up to Cameron Bull, and he was able to get that one back. The Hawks were penalized 4 times for 20 yards. The Scotties 8 times for 76. LaRue County ran 17 more plays than the Scotties tonight. They ran 62 plays, consuming 25 minutes and 48 seconds. The Scotties with 45 plays, 20 minutes and 12 seconds. Now for our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats, individually, leading rusher for the Hawks tonight was Conley Crossano with 86 yards on 20 carries. He had a long of 39. 15 yards for Lucas Evans on 2 carries. Ryan Hughes had 7 carries for 9 yards, and Connor Metcalf had 6 carries for 0 yards. Conley Crossano was 10 of 23 for 146 yards. He threw 1 touchdown, but he also threw an interception. His leading receiver tonight was Lucas Evans with 57 yards on 4 catches. He had a long of 28. Braden Williams had 4 catches for 37 yards and a touchdown. He had a long of 33. Tom Shelton had 2 catches for 36 yards with a long of 19. And Ryan Hughes, 1 catch for 14 yards. Carter Peace punted the ball 3 times tonight for 100 yards. That's a little over 33-yard average. He had a long of 34. For the Scotties, was also their leading rusher, was also their quarterback, Easton Jesse, with 132 yards on just 7 carries. He did have a touchdown, but a long of 69. Keenan Allen had 68 yards on 4 carries with a long of 49. Mason Arms, 40 yards on 5 carries and a touchdown with a long of 2. Dalen Thomas had 3 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown, a long of 13. Cameron Bull packed it 4 times for 16 yards, and Jarek Martin had 1 catch on that reverse for a -6. Easton was 12 of 20 tonight for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. His leading receiver was Rico Crowder with 91 yards on just 2 catches. That was that opening 80-yard touchdown pass and run. Jarek Martin picked up 27 yards on 3 catches and a touchdown, a long of 19. Kanan Allen had 19 yards on 2 catches with a long of 12. Cameron Bull had 2 catches for 11 yards. Kellen Stone had 1 catch for 8, and Lucas Christian had 2 catches for 1 yard. Kanan Allen also punted 3 times for 103 yards, just a little over 33 yards, with a long of 39. But the Scotties will move to 1-0 with a nice victory here tonight over LaRue County, a good LaRue County ball club. I just think the Scotties played that well.
They did. Glasgow with a 35-6 win here in the season opener, and we'll take our final break of the night here on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up. When we come back, we'll tell you more about our Phillips IGA Player of the Game. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
History of scoring touchdowns and breaking records? Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app. Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
A nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth, to build thriving smart rural communities with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
At Russellville, and we want to take a look at the final touchdown of the night by the Scotties. It was a 5-yard touchdown pass, and this, of course, if you're watching on the live stream, you can see this replay. 5-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse to Jarek Martin, and that kick by Wesley Travis was good to make the score 35-0 at that time before LaRue County got that score late in the ballgame there on the last play. And we show you that because Easton Jesse is going to be our Phillips IGA Player of the Game. Easton with some great numbers tonight, 12 of 20 20 through the air. Really probably should have been more like 16 of 20. There were 4 drops by the receivers tonight, but officially 12 of 20 through the air for 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Easton also the leading rusher on the night for the Scotties, 7 carries for 132 yards, 1 touchdown, had a long run of 69 yards. And again, Easton Jesse, our Phillips IGA player of the game. Well, we will go ahead and wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Postgame wrap-up. Again, let's remind you, next week the Scotties on the road at Russellville. It's a 6:30 start for the pregame coverage on WCLU and also on our live stream on YouTube at the WCLU YouTube channel and the Scottie channel as well. And kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock as Glasgow takes on the Russellville Panthers. We look forward to bringing that broadcast to you. And we do have some additional folks to thank than what we normally do because of our live stream. We want to make sure and thank everybody that's been involved in not only the radio broadcast but the live stream broadcast tonight. We had students Landon Gillette and Alea Crutcher running cameras for us tonight. Will Perkins, of course, who runs the Scottie channel out here at Glasgow High School. He's a teacher here at the high school. Will Perkins was involved in the live stream broadcast as well. And our producer on the live stream side, Matthew Clark. Appreciate all the work Matthew has put in. Matthew has put in a bunch of work this week leading up to this. He and I have had a lot of phone conversations, a lot of texting and everything throughout the week. We both had some late nights trying to get prepared for this thing, so we appreciate all the work that Matthew has put in to make the live stream look as good as I know it did tonight. I've already gotten a few compliments through texting about how people really enjoyed watching the live stream, so certainly glad to see that, and we thank everybody that was involved in that. Of course, as always, we want to thank Luke Pierce back at the studio. Luke just does a fabulous job for us on the board every time he runs the board, and we appreciate everything that Luke does in his production work back there at the studios. And I want to say thanks, of course, to Bruce Dubuque and Larry Alexander for their help tonight, as always. So, again, the final score, 35-6. Glasgow defeats LaRue County. Glasgow 1-0 to start the year. LaRue County falling to 0-1. I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.